Hey man, you getting the days mixed up, man?
I know, right? That just
You,
comes.
you
to
sure
tell
you're
you,
all right, man?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. You know.
I mean, dude, like when we was doing mic checks, man, you had a lot of aggression.
I know. I know. That's just for the mic check. I don't have no aggression in
Are,
real
are,
life.
are you, are, are you sure, man?
I'm very positive. No real aggression in real life. Just for the mic check.
Okay, I'm just saying, you don't have any aggression for a certain basketball player. Just
Nah, bro. I'm good, man. That certain basketball players no longer going to be on the team, so I'm good with that.
you sure about
You
that?
know, when I was listening to the show last week, and you wouldn't even say his name, I'm like, we're at that point.
Yeah, I'm at that point.
We don't even say his name.
Nah, I'm good.
No,
Okay.
no, but here's the thing though. Like last week, we was having like a good show. We was talking about like some important topics. Like 10 minutes left on the show. Next thing you know, this man get mad that the man's at Wimbledon.
Yeah. Why? Why are you there? Why? Excuse me.
He's working.
No, he's not.
He's working on his shot. You see him pull up.
While Tyrese Maxey is already in the gym.
He stays in the gym. No, that's why I was happy with drafting. He's a gym rat.
Exactly. Meanwhile, my man, like, don't get me wrong, his shorty's a 10. But come on, bruh. The whole world just saw
He
you
practicing his shots. You see it.
No,
Come on now.
we see what kind of shots he's taking. And
He's shooting tens.
He's hitting those.
He's shooting tens.
Yeah, he is hitting those
If
out
he's
of the
hitting
park.
tens, why you want him to hit threes? What's wrong with y'all? Drop the mic on him on that. Come on now.
I'm just saying, this man's working on taking his mental days, man.
I hear you. I was
gonna say, do you not care about mental health? This man is taking a mental break.
I was one of the first to say I hope he's not on social media during this time period.
Yeah.
I really hope he is. I would be his friend. I'd be like, you see this one though?
Nah, because you know what? That's going to actually finally make him better. And,
No, it won't.
No, it
but
won't.
you know what?
No,
It will, but it just won't be for this organization.
Listen, here's the thing: if everybody clowning him for him scoring 1 point in a bet in the second round against the Boston Celtics was not enough motivation for that, or that they were literally a quadruple doink shot away from going to the NBA Finals, then nothing will.
Honestly, yeah. There's been a lot stacking up against him where we'd be like, oh yeah, he cares. He doesn't care.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So we've gotten it out of the way early.
I'm not worried about it. I'm good.
I just wanted to get it out of the way so we can have a great day.
Speak he who shall not be spoke about.
We're gonna have a lovely episode.
It's gonna be a wonderful show.
Absolutely. Hey, Carm, how's it going?
Hey, everybody. What's up?
What up, Carm?
Chilling.
I don't know. I'm in a great mood. I mean, I bought my tickets. I'm going to Houston and New Orleans next month.
Look at you making moves.
Right.
Yeah,
I see you.
Yeah.
All right, King.
I mean, bro, like, listen, I seen you travel. I'm like, yo, I got to get on this.
No,
man.
yeah, go somewhere. Yeah.
As you should.
Why not?
I support all that.
Yeah.
Definitely take your mask, though, because the virus is rising again.
Oh, yeah, that Delta strain. I'm going to be for real. I'm surprised there's no spike in Cali. Nobody had a mask on anywhere I went.
That's not
I walked into CVS with my mask on, people looking at me like I'm the problem. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They knew you was out of town.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, my fault. I ain't get the memo. I kept it on me though. I'm like,
I'm definitely gonna have my mask because you can't board a plane if you don't got.
Oh yeah, they get you on the flight, but
True.
Yeah, and it's like I already know that. Like Texas is like, yeah, no, screw all that.
Wait, where
I'm
did
like,
y'all travel though?
I traveled in April and May.
Where'd you go?
I went to New Orleans and Atlanta.
Oh snap! Where'd you go,
Yeah.
Carl?
Well, I mean, I've been in New Orleans, Atlanta.
Oh, everybody around.
I was in New York.
Wasn't you in Puerto Rico?
I was
Puerto
just up there.
Rico.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Dang.
Oh, I ain't do nothing then. Y'all went all around the country.
I mean, we wasn't on a boat like you.
I had fun on the boat. The women
I've
did
seen
not
the
like
flicks.
the boat.
I've seen the
Women did
flicks.
not like the boat. They thought it was going to be some mega yacht.
You-
Where I'm like, y'all ain't even put no money in.
Right. Duh.
I'm like, homies ain't put no money in. Y'all ain't put no money. This is my dime.
What you thought it was?
They thought it was going to be a P Diddy video. I'm like, ain't even no boats in the marina
or
that big.
or like a Michael B. Jordan joint.
No, I ain't got Michael B. Jordan money. I got Freeman William money. That's it.
You know these women want the world. You tell them boat, they gonna wear they all white and automatically think it's gonna be champagne and Patron.
Nah, I'm not even gonna go in on them. I'm not even gonna go in them. I had a good time. Let me just say that. I had a good time. I had the toes out.
You had the hat off too?
Oh no. No. That wind started kicking. I was like, Playboy, get us out this wind. What you doing? I was steering the boat. I was having a good time. My shirt flapping in the wind.
You was telling the captain where to go.
I'm like, no, I was like, go over by them rocks. Go over there. We had a good time. Saw the pink sky and all that. We was having a ball.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Speaking of ball, let's talk sports. Was that a good segue?
Oh, absolutely. And
There
if you
we
want
go.
to join the discussion, get the call number, Mark.
Of course, 215-763-9596.
We have a really good show today. The Phoenix Suns are up 2-1 against the Milwaukee Bucks in the NBA Finals. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about Team USA.
Big
Get-
cheeks right now.
Yeah,
Not
and
bad.
honestly, I'm going to be talking about a great home run derby last night. It was really fun. Probably one of my favorite.
I saw some of that. Yeah,
All-star. Probably my favorite all-star men out of all four sports.
it is a good one.
Yeah.
It's like the one, honestly.
Yeah, it's like there's no way that you can finesse or get your way around that.
The
It's
only way Sun outshines that is a good slam dunk competition, but that's rare.
yeah,
So yeah.
Yeah, these days especially.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We've seen it all before.
yeah.
What else we got?
Sixers got a new CEO. Ben Simmons is now officially on the trade market.
Yeah.
And we're going to be talking about who is the greatest wide receiver of this generation.
Okay.
Devontae Smith.
Anyway,
My fault. Jerry Rice. That's his name.
And-
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to start off with the NBA Finals. The Phoenix Suns are up 2-1. However, first game in Milwaukee, Milwaukee's bounding back in the series now with a 20-point win over the Phoenix Suns, 120-100. Giannis had back-to-back 40-point games. Drew Holiday had a really excellent third-quarter game,
He
which
did.
Finally.
He did,
ended up with 21 points, 5 of 10 shooting from downtown. Chris Middleton at 18, 7, and 6. And Devin Booker just could not find his rhythm at all.
But
Yeah.
you can't count on that happening again if you're the Bucks.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't say it was as much as their scheme on him, more than, it was just a bad night.
Yeah.
That's what it was. But coming off of what they had 27 threes or something
Yeah.
like that in the game before that, you live and die by the three. That's just how it is. How do you feel going into this?
I'm not worried. I mean, one of my biggest fears, going into this entire postseason, was like if DeAndre Ayton gets into foul trouble, the
You
Suns
have
are
been
screwed.
preaching that, yeah.
We're
You're right.
screwed because Dario Saric. I mean, granted now he has a torn ACL, so he's unavailable anyway.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
lacking height.
Yeah, and then Frank Kaminsky, who's
Frank the Tank.
is not good at anything that what Phoenix needs.
I was gonna say he can move the ball well.
Yeah, but we don't need that. We need a rebound.
protector.
We need a rim protector. We
Yeah.
need a rebounder. And even if then it's like we don't even do the pick and pop anymore for Frank, which was like his bread and butter.
That
coming out of
was,
college.
yeah.
He doesn't even do that anymore.
So that's what stood out the most for you in the last game. It's like the lack
Yeah,
of
'cause-
depth behind Aiden.
Yeah, because Aiden started off really good.
He did.
And then he got into foul trouble, and then that's when they went on like that 30-9 run.
He
Because
started coming back. though.
yeah, we started coming back.
Yeah, it was cut to 4.
Yeah, like Cam Johnson was like, really good at starting the 5. We just play it like 5 out. But then after that, Giannis just started living at the free throw line. Drew Holiday.
Well,
started
yeah.
making
Well, the
shots.
Bucks were shooting threes before that, and I'm sitting there yelling at the TV. I'm like, "That's not your game. You're not that guy. Take the ball inside. That's how you destroyed the Hawks. Do it to these guys." And that's what they did. And I'm not gonna lie, I got a little smile from it because I was like, "Yeah, it's like." Because that's how I got beat up. I was like, they keep taking the ball inside. We can't do anything.
Oh yeah. Of
And they were
course.
shooting threes against against the Suns. I'm like, why? Why are you going easy on them? Drew, you took the ball in every time against us for 2 straight games and won the series. Do that.
The crazy thing is with Drew is he was still doing it, getting to the bucket with ease.
It just wasn't working
It just
out.
wasn't dropping it, unfortunately, because they really could have won game 2. But
I think it was
Drew's-
nerves.
I don't think it was nerves. It was just unfortunate. Like he was getting to the rim.
Yeah.
He had the looks. It's just the ball wasn't dropping. Like you knew that wasn't going to continue. But big shouts out to Giannis, especially in game 3. He had another 40-point game, as Chris mentioned. But the one thing that stood out to me is he went 13 of 17 from the free throw line, which is major. Like it was quiet. It was so quiet
Yeah.
in that stadium. Like they
You could
really,
you could hear some of the Suns fans doing the countdown.
were trying,
I turned
but
the volume up. I was like, what is
it wasn't enough to affect him. So I think that was a really big game by him. The one thing
Yeah.
I said this last week as well, like we weren't sure the status of Giannis. We knew he'd play, but we weren't 100%
I was
sure
100.
like how he would
had to
play. My whole thing is I felt that if Giannis was 100%, there was no one to guard him. There's
And
literally no
no
one
one.
to guard him. So the
No
fact that Chris is going to comfortably and sit here and say,
As a
I'm
fan,
not
he
worried.
should say that, though.
No, I'm not worried. No, you should be worried. There's no one to guard Giannis.
There is
That
nobody.
petrifying.
There
He's
is
the
nobody.
most he like outside of Westbrook, him and they're the most
Attack
aggressive
players. Yeah.
type. Yeah, they never stop. Never stop.
I'm
You
not
should
worried.
be very worried.
Why are
You should
you
be
not
very worried.
Oh, because simple. Because eventually this game is going to go back to Phoenix, and the one thing that has been shown is that Chris Middleton is a homebody.
This is true.
That's fair.
He plays
That
well
is true.
at home. When he gets on the road,
And those Giannis free throws might
Yeah,
not
it's
be
like-
going in as well. Yeah.
Because my thing is that Giannis dropped 40 on game 2, and it still wasn't enough to beat Phoenix. The major difference was the contributions between Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton.
All right. So you're saying that it was the free throws that's how you kind of knew it was over when he kept making them.
There was a stretch where he made 6 in a row. And I'm like,
Is that
whoa.
when you counted it out for the Suns?
Yeah, I'm like, nah, this
Okay.
is it. There's nothing you can if Giannis is making 6 free throws in a row, there's nothing. After this man airballs
All right.
consistently.
No, I knew it was over when Giannis was not taking jumpers. I'm like, thank the Lord.
Yes.
Stop taking jumpers.
That's a
Go
major
to the
adjustment.
rack. And,
Yes.
and then he got confident in his free throws. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know, that's when I was like, all right, I think they got this because
So-
he was just playing to his strength, that's his number one strength, which is that them jumpers, them threes he tries to throw. That's not your thing. Your thing is get into the lane, your biggest crap. Like we said, no one can guard him. So that's how I knew it was like, all right, Giannis got this. I was
Was
proud
the
of Giannis.
attacking?
I was proud of Giannis.
It was the attacking, the free throws, and when you knew it was over, it was the lack of depth behind.
I mean, when
Aiden.
Ayton went out because of the fouls,
Yeah.
that's when Giannis really
Yeah, 'cause
started to get going.
Yeah, because
the floodgates
Aiden
are
is
open.
Aiden is our best defender against Giannis just
Yep.
because of size alone.
Yeah,
And
and he
honestly,
has some dexterity to him. Like
Yeah.
he moves around pretty
it's
well.
just size because he guards Giannis from the free throw line. So Jay
Yeah.
Crowder actually guards Giannis on the dribble, and Giannis is just too strong.
Yeah.
He faces up, and next thing you know, 2 steps, he's at the rim, dunk and 1. So that's the
fair.
best way to actually play Giannis. But even with Ayton out there, look, all right, sometimes Giannis, he does stop and settle for those threes. But if he takes a step in, he can make that. And I actually like Giannis shooting off the turnaround
What?
fade.
I'd rather he just go to
No.
the rack.
No, I
I
don't
don't-
mind
every-
it. I don't
No.
mind
You don't
it.
mind
I
the
do.
shot?
No,
I
the
don't-
turnaround fade.
Oh, the turnaround?
Yeah, I feel like he
No.
hits those on the
Yeah.
college.
No,
I'm not
I feel
saying-
like that's his third option.
I'm not saying do it consistently.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'll
But he
listen.
hits
That's his
those.
third option.
that's the
drive
shot
and
that
drive and
Giannis-
kick.
If Giannis is settling in for a jumper, I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll take that one. But if I'm rooting for the Bucks, which I am not, yeah, I'd be pissed that he's taking around with like 4 seconds left on the clock. I was like, bruh, just get fouled. What are you doing? Attack and get fouled. I knew the game was over before it even started, though, because Devin Booker showed up in shorts and dress shoes. And I'm like, you're not dressed to win a game today, sir. No.
because he ain't pull up in his
Yeah,
seven.
he's
Giannis-
been showing up correct all playoffs, but that fit, I was like, no. And
Devin's
somebody,
always swaggy.
Yeah,
he is so swaggy,
And
but
Giannis
he
showed up in black Air Force.
I was gonna say, I was like, Giannis
He
had on
came-
black Air Forces.
he wanted
Somebody
violence.
came to win tonight, and it was not Devin Booker. He didn't know if he was going to hoop or go to church, and I'm
Booker
like,
was
no.
just off. He just seemed like he was. The Suns were getting shots. It's just they weren't
Yeah, they
making it.
just weren't
Everybody
falling.
weren't like no one shots are really going in. Besides like CP and Ayton in that first half,
Yeah.
no one was really getting
And
any
then they
kind
got
of
in
play.
foul trouble. Then the second half, it
Right.
was just Cam Johnson and James.
Shout out to
Jay
Cam.
Crowder. Just
He played
tough. I
well.
like
He had
him.
like
That-
18, 19 points. He played good.
That was a charge.
That dunk was
No,
no, I
funny.
That
know,
was a charge.
I know
That
it
was funny.
That was a charge.
Oh yeah, I know it was. But I'm just
Yeah.
like, dog, you got it, but you got to count that.
That
back.
was funny.
Yeah, as a ref, I'd be like, dang, that looked good, but
Cam got up.
he outside the restricted area and he posted up. That's a charge, but it's the finals. Get the people what they want.
No, it was good. I'm
I was
glad
like,
they
you're down
didn't.
17.
Yeah,
Get the people what they want.
that was a good aggressive take.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
thing I'll say about Devin Booker, like I feel like he settled for the 3 way too much last game. I feel like we know his bread and butter is really the mid range. He went 1
Well, he
for
made
7.
7 in the other game.
Yeah,
That's
but
why.
but he went. That's not his game though. He went 1 for
True.
7 from 3 last game. He only had 14 attempts, so half of his attempts were clearly 3-pointers. So
Yeah.
I feel like he settled that game. I get it. It's your first road game in the NBA Finals. Cool. That's why I think he will actually bounce back for Game 4 on Wednesday. I think he'll definitely bounce back. But yeah, he settled way too much for the threes. I like him
He
more
just
in the
looked
mid range.
honestly, what made me turn the
bucket.
game off is that like the
Oh, he
easiest.
turned it off.
No, like during the fourth, during like the end of the third, I'm like, all right, I know exactly where this is
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
But it's
I
like
did that with the Hawks.
it's like Booker
Yeah.
finally got to the line and he missed both free throws. I'm like, this is gonna
yeah.
be this is not the night for him.
Yeah. Yeah, they
It
were
was a
like-
mental block there.
Yeah.
Something was going on.
But the Bucks are playing pretty
You can
good
tell by the
defense, though.
shoes.
They made
They were
major
making it
adjustments.
harder for them. Like
Hmm.
campaign, like all of them, they weren't just getting like these easy little run up layups.
So were we a little too harsh on Mike Budenholzer?
No, I
No.
still stick by
I
what
don't
what
think
I've
he-
seen of him over time.
No,
but I mean,
yeah.
maybe
Oh,
in
trust
these
me, I do too.
in these finals, I mean, obviously he's seeing that something got to change. But I mean, I heard who's the one that reports the Van Gundy's this hour is Jeff or Stan? Which one?
Jeff.
Oh, Jeff.
Jeff.
Yeah.
So
He's the good
Jeff was saying like people are all this Bodenholzer slander.
Mhm.
People said
Yep.
he can't. He said it on the broadcast.
Yep.
People were saying he can't make adjustments. I'm like, Jeff, shut up. Like he can't make
Really?
adjustments. That's what I really was like, Jeff, shut up. That's what when I heard it, I said that to the TV. I was like, Jeff, shut up. Because it's like you're like people, just the what did he say? Just the
With the Twitter sphere. and
no, he
all
was
those
like just the
people.
everyday fan will say that about him, but people who really
Casuals.
casuals, people
I
who
took
really
offense
watch
to that.
won't say that. I'm like, no, I watch everything, and I'm telling you, he hasn't made adjustments in the past. So
No,
shut
but
up.
the funny
He
part
doesn't
is
do
when he says
in-game
that-
adjustments.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what. Yeah.
And what does it matter outside, inside? It matters inside the game. What's going on
If
inside
you
the
don't make
game?
adjustments at all, those are teams that can't even get to the playoffs. You're just trying to
If,
fail.
it's just like what happened
He's
to
good
us.
after a
We didn't
game.
make those in-game adjustments, and we got smacked.
We didn't make adjustments after games. We didn't make them.
That's what I'm
in-game,
saying, but
and
it-
that was
It really matters
Terrible.
in that moment when you're seeing what's happening live. It's one thing to plan and strategize, but when you're watching it and it's not working,
But
and
if
you're
you-
not doing anything.
if you're gonna say that, then we have to give him his flowers for what he did.
I'm
that night.
saying he
What
did
did he
good
do?
in the finals. I'm
those
talking about
adjustments
over
that he
time.
made
I don't.
in
I
between
only-
game 2 and 3, he didn't make any.
To me, the only adjustment was Giannis not settling for shots.
I just think the
That
Bucks
was-
started to
oh,
play
man.
better.
Yeah,
Okay,
like I didn't.
I'm one of his biggest haters.
Me
but I
personally-
was sitting there watching the game, drinking my beer, and I was just like, "Yeah, good job, bro."
I think. All right, hold on. So, all right, this is
I mean,
what I
Let me
will
hear it, let me
say.
hear it, let me hear it.
The pick and roll on Chris Paul, I think that improved because he
Yes.
wasn't able to get to those spots. I'll give that
That's the
adjustment.
bread and butter of that team, though.
I'll definitely give that adjustment because that also affected Devin Booker as well. Hence why
Yes,
he
it
had to
affects the
settle
whole
for
team.
those threes.
Yes.
But took him long enough.
Oh, come on. See, remember we were talking about when it was Rockets versus Timberwolves in the
Yeah.
playoffs, and we got destroyed by that same Chris Paul pick and roll he does everywhere because Cat could not guard it, and we made no adjustments to
Mhm.
help him. Watching them guard that pick and roll, I was like, oh, this team cares now. I was like, because it's so easy to not adjust.
I agree.
So
I'll give
have
him
to
that.
him
That's
his
it.
credit.
I'll give him
That's
that.
all I'm asking. Let's give
I'll
him
give him
some
that.
flowers while we can, because
And
he
I
might
was-
jack this up tomorrow night.
Pretty
And
su- pretty
honestly,
sure he
like
will.
to the
I'm pretty sure. he
like
will.
after the first round, it's like the Bucks are naturally slow starters. Like
Then they started off 0-2 twice, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
and they're 10-2 in those games after that,
Yeah.
which is alarming.
That's what I'm saying.
Which
like,
kind of shows
when there's
does
no
he
one to
not
guard
make it-
Giannis.
I'm just saying, if you're 10-2 after being down 0-2 in series, that says you make adjustments. It
I don't know.
does.
No, I mean, it could be adjusted, so it could be their shots are just going down. People are just playing better.
I think
maybe
it's
the other team
Giannis.
isn't playing as well. There's a
I
lot of
have
things that
more
can
reason
contribute
to
to
hate
it.
on him than anybody.
But
I
no
watched
one's
him.
hating. We're just speaking on what we've watched. That's
Okay.
it. No one's
Giannis,
hating.
Okay.
I mean, you don't get a Giannis every day,
This is true.
and there's no one to guard
this
him.
is true. Yeah, once
Literally.
foul trouble happens, which I say that was the biggest reason why they won.
No
I'm
one.
like, look,
Can't even.
who's gonna? Frank Kaminsky can't get 2 steps while he makes 1.
No.
Like it's not gonna happen.
like Cam Johnson's not strong enough. Jay Crowder's not big enough.
Yeah. But on the defensive end, that's where I'm giving him the credit.
Okay.
That's where I'm giving.
Okay.
I agree. Also,
All right.
Bobby Portis was pretty good for Milwaukee
I love Bobby Portis.
because he had a DNP recently, and
Yeah, that didn't make sense to me.
I don't know.
Yeah.
See, that's your guy though.
That-
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
not
Boonhouse.
my guy.
It's your guy though.
I say one good thing
Oh,
about somebody.
Not to mention, Brooke Lopez is playing less minutes.
I've been saying that
Yeah,
all
he
the
only-
playoffs.
that's-
I'm like,
that's an
stop playing.
That's an
Brooke Lopez.
adjustment.
he only
except-
he only played 21 minutes last game.
Even though he did cook my Hawks. I'm still mad at how that happened. I'm like, is he Shaquille O'Neal?
I think
whole
that
time.
that's pretty good because you get more Giannis at the 5. Where
Yes,
he's-
that's what I
where he's
wanted before the
virtually
series started.
unguardable.
Yeah,
Giannis should play 5.
But
that's what I was saying before the series started. I'm
wait, I
like,
just
bud,
realized
don't
something.
do
Like,
it.
like it's.
What's up?
I'm sorry that you're like a Hawks fan that reminded me about this, but it's like doesn't. I mean, like they won the rest of those. They won game 5 and 6 without Giannis.
Yeah.
Against the Hawks.
It was Brooke Lopez doing that to us. Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
forget about Chris Middleton. I mean, I'm sorry, he's back to Kevin.
Oh. Jeff Teague got some points in that series.
Yeah,
too.
I'm
was
just-
like, I've been waiting to be on the air to mention. Nobody remembers it. But it was the Hawks versus Bucks, and they're like, Jeff Teague made back-to-back threes. It was like, yeah, he knows these rims really well. I'm like, oh, I almost drop kicked my TV. I'm like, don't do this. Do not hype up Jeff Teague.
I remember that. Yeah,
That made me so mad.
Wasn't he on the Hawks for a long
he
time?
was.
Yes.
That's why they said that.
He was player of the month at one point.
Oh yeah. My favorite Jeff Teague moment was when he was in the skill challenge and he rimmed that dunk.
Oh.
Anyway, you're listening to 98.5 WJY. I'm running back sports show, sports for the culture. If you want to call in, get the call number, Mark.
Of course, 215-763-9596.
All right, and
Less
talking-
minutes for Jeff Teague.
yeah, so we're still talking NBA Finals, but here's my thing.
What do you see tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, I think the game's going to be. I think Monty Williams is going to try to adjust to make sure DeAndre Ayton stays out of foul trouble.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what do you even do for that though?
There's really nothing you can do.
Well, number one, Scott Foster's not going to be calling that game.
Hey, I made money because of Scott Foster. As soon as I seen he was the ref, I'm like, put 80 on the Bucks. Put it on him right now.
Mm.
Took that. Easy money. Easy money.
I don't really think there's any way you can really keep Ayton out of foul trouble. I really don't think there is.
He's
I mean-
found a way to stay out of it, like
I mean,
whole
like
playoffs.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
this is
like-
different
like,
when
again,
This
he
is-
has
this
the
is most
primary
different
target.
team. Yeah.
Yeah.
well, yeah. Here's the thing: like LeBron and Anthony Davis front court, Ayton stayed out of foul trouble
Yep.
against
Jokic.
the MVP, Jokic.
Different types of attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On every team he's played, he's had to deal with a different type of attack.
Yeah.
And he's done well against them all. This is probably the biggest hurdle for him
It's
now.
gonna be
Yeah.
tough.
Because this man is just blitzing the rim. Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
As he should.
Listen, just
Yes, he should.
listen. I call this the Omer Sheik. Just put your hands up. Just go straight up.
10 mil a year.
Nah.
Ugh.
Even if Ayton does that, it's still Giannis is going to get some calls his way.
Yeah, we all know that.
This
but
is
it's
why
like,
we need the Olympic refs. Those guys.
Well,
aren't
yeah,
calling
we're going to
anything.
definitely talk about that.
I love it.
yeah. But the biggest thing tomorrow is that you got to get Devin Booker going early.
Yeah.
If you get him to see the ball go into the rim early, it affects him throughout the entire game. The ball wasn't going in game 3. That's why he was completely out of the game in the fourth quarter.
Devin just looks so cute on the bench, though. He did.
Well, I would rather
I
have
was
him
like,
be on the floor and
"Aw."
actually
No,
make some
I know,
baskets.
but it's just like when he looked like a little kind of like, dang, he was upset with himself and how he played a little bit. I could tell in the fourth, but he just looked.
Yeah, I know he
cute
looked like
there.
Ben Simmons.
He looked cute sitting there. No, he definitely don't like Ben Simmons. Definitely not Ben
It's like,
Simmons.
do not play Devin.
But
Booker
yeah,
like
he looked
that.
cute at least, Devin. It's okay. You'll be back next game. Don't worry.
I think I'm gonna judge it by what I see him pull up, and if his fit is right, his mind is right, because his mind was
His
not
fit
in the
was
right.
fine.
No, it was not.
You
Shorts with
just y'all
dress
just
shoes.
didn't like it.
I didn't like it when LeBron did it. I don't like it
I
when he
liked it.
does it.
I thought it looked
Here's
cute.
the worst part about it. It looked like a Dickie shirt set. So that's how I knew something was
That's
really
that's
up.
what PJ Tucker, Jordan Clarkson, that's all these guys wearing now.
Yeah,
That's how
but
it
I
is.
not-
said PJ
but not
Tucker
with-
dressed good.
Not with the,
I like how PJ Tucker.
I like
dresses.
his sneakers.
not with the Cole Hans on though. He can't be out here with a Dickie suit and a
Y'all
Cole
don't,
Hans.
y'all don't know about that.
I like.
Also-
I got a Dickie suit
also-
creased at the crib.
Also,
right now.
I will say this because Mark, when PJ Tucker was really good in game 3.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
He was hustling.
He was.
He
That's
was
all
getting
we
those
can do,
steals.
so he
Why?
should do
Okay.
that.
But
He
that's
was
a
making the
contributing
corner-
part of any
It
winning
is.
team.
You
The
need a
person who
hustle,
does
man.
the
He was
things that
making
the
the corner
small
threes.
things.
He was going after
He
Chris
did hit his
Paul.
corner threes. He
was-
hustled.
He was going after
Kept the
Chris
ball
Paul.
moving.
Okay.
Even taking that,
Glue guy.
non-charge, you know
Every-
that
every-
gets things going.
That's
He
my
got
favorite
dunked
part
on.
of
Yeah.
basketball. When I see people take the charges, I'm like, yes. So
Yeah.
for him to not get that, I was very
you
upset.
need an energy player.
Every
Yes.
guy needs a dirty word player. And PJ Tucker
Every-
fits that role.
I mean, he
Like
gets-
Cam
yeah.
Johnson was giving the Suns energy, but they just didn't have
And
enough.
also, I want to give a shout out to Charles Barkley, who helped me learn that term back in 2008. Which
What
helped,
term?
dirty word players.
Yeah, you do
Yeah.
need a
Because he was
dirty work
talking
guy.
about the Nuggets. He was like, listen, you got Carmelo Anthony, you got Allen Iverson, who can give you 25, 30 a night, but they don't have any guys that do the dirty work. And I'm like, what does that mean? He was like, the guys that just do the guys who just do the plays that don't show up in the stat sheets.
Yeah.
Play
Those are my favorite
defense,
guys.
rebounds. I'm like, oh, okay.
Hustle.
Makes sense.
Take charges.
Who's the dude who kicked that guy in the face on the Spurs? He kicked Wiley Zerbiak in the face.
Bruce Bowen.
Bruce Bowen, the Bruce Bowen Hustle Man
Oh
Award.
yeah.
You need that guy. Who's gonna kick
Nah,
somebody
but
in
Bruce
the face
Bowen
on your team?
made a lot of corner threes though.
Yes, corner threes and hustle. Move the ball.
And
That's
he
why.
had-
That's why I love Reggie Evans.
Oh, Reggie Evans is the ultimate hustle. Remember Ultimate Muscle? He's
Yeah.
Ultimate Hustle. You don't like,
Ultimate hustle.
how you not like Reggie Evans? Everybody loves Reggie Evans.
People on this show have an obsession with bums.
He's not a bum though.
So,
He's
like-
literally just a guy who's like, all right,
That's
Hey,
why I'm
shouts
just
out
like
TJ McConnell while we're on there.
Here we go. Here we go. Go ahead.
Gotta
Throw in
let it go.
Furkan Korkmaz. Throw in Spencer
Every time he
Hawes.
would hit a three, I'm like,
Jesus
shit,
Christ.
The
Right.
Turkish dunk champ, man.
Jesus.
Turkish dunk
2000
champion.
Can't wait till he's not on
2016.
this team next year.
He's gonna be back.
Oh, he's gonna get he's gonna get paid.
Somebody gonna pay him. Not
Yeah,
us.
somebody's gonna pay him. Shooters are in high demand. He's getting paid.
Portland's gonna pay him a lot.
Nah, he's gonna be a Houston Rocket.
No, Portland will probably get
Well,
all
I mean-
offensive players and be like, oh yeah, defense. I'm like, yes, for the 6th year in a row, get some defense.
It's more like all our
No,
lives.
or him. No, him and Jeremy Grant, process players. We're gonna turn around Detroit.
Sam, every time Jeremy Grant scores, I'm like, Hinkie was right.
My God, don't even start.
him-
First off, I know we're gonna talk about Team USA later, but
That
I don't
was-
even
yeah, I
understand
assume
why
that was
Jeremy
next.
Grant is even on the team.
You're upset about that one and not Kevin Love?
Oh yeah, that one.
I'm more
that
upset
one,
about that.
That one too.
Because
But at
Kevin
least,
Love is doing nothing.
He doesn't even do outlet passes.
At least
That's
he's
the
a
one
former
But here's
All-star.
the thing. But here's the thing. Just to say this is not on this show, but another show. We're talking about the WNBA All Star. I mean USA picks, the Olympic teams, and then the men's. And the argument was that because this one girl, she didn't get picked. The one of the sisters. Nanika, she didn't get picked, but she's like former MVP of the league.
I
You know,
remember
she's
that.
all this, all these accolades, and
She
she's.
didn't get picked.
She didn't get picked, but they were saying the argument was you have to have like superstar scorers on the Olympic team. And I'm like, Kevin Love, Draymond Green, what are you talking about? When is the
Bam
last time?
Adebayo.
Right.
I'm
When's
pretty
the
sure
last time?
Andre Drummond was on that one of those teams.
Right. Like, when's the last time? But they're like, oh, if you lose in the past, you got to change it up, make sure you get like elite scores. I'm like, how is Kevin Love and Draymond Green fit? Why? Because they do. I mean, Draymond at least does the little things. Like in
Yeah,
that
he
game
does.
yesterday, like he did the little things to
Bam
help
does
the
it as
team.
well.
Right. So
Not
with
Kevin
her,
Love.
she's not a
Nah,
prolific.
dirty word players are bums.
She's not a prolific scorer, the girl that didn't make the team, but she does little things and she's like all around player in the WNBA. So I'm just like, how is that argument valid? Like
Yeah,
trying
that
to say
doesn't make
because they
sense.
picked like because she was coming off an injury, but Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi, they all were coming
Oh,
off injuries
yeah.
and still got picked. And I get it, Taurasi's the GOAT. You can't argue that. But if you're talking about injuries, you want to make it fair. Just because she came off one, they are too. You know what I mean? So what's the thought
That doesn't
process?
You
make
know what?
sense to me.
That's exactly how I feel when I watched Team Nigeria. I'm like, where's OG Anunoby?
Oh yeah. Why wasn't he
He
on the
didn't
team?
get selected.
He didn't get selected?
Bam,
But
was
that's
playing
what I'm
for the wrong
saying.
team.
That's what I'm saying.
Bam is not playing for the wrong
Bam's
team.
playing for the wrong team.
Adebayo, what is he?
Born here.
He's Nigerian.
He's Nigerian.
He's from Florida.
Don't matter. He's still Nigerian.
He's from Florida. He was born and raised here.
They, they lucky they ain't got Giannis.
Giannis is Greek.
He's Nigerian.
he's not, he got
He was born in Greece.
yeah, he
though,
was
right?
born in Greece,
Yes.
but his dad is Nigerian.
Yes.
But it's where you're born.
And so is DeAndre Ayton, technically Nigerian also.
Yes.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
I thought he was Caribbean.
No.
Nah, they're
He's from the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, that's why like a lot of those
That one's
players
confusing.
spoke up on
Yeah,
Twitter, especially
his mom
attacking.
his mom is Isla, his dad's Nigerian.
Oh, okay. I didn't
It's
know.
just like, you know,
I thought he was just Caribbean.
you
Wow.
like I'm
There's
Puerto
a lot of
Rican.
Nigerian
I'm Puerto Rican and
players
Native
on the
American, but I was born in America. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Play
American.
for Team USA.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But I have other, my background.
Yeah, Victor Oladipo.
We don't
Victor,
have
Victor
subgroups in the
Oladipo,
team.
Andre Iguodala, Nigerian also.
yeah.
Born in America.
Yeah.
You're an American.
They come from
citizen.
Nigerian descent.
Yeah.
Yes.
We all come from Nigerian
These
descent.
aren't ethnic
I don't.
teams.
Well, not
It-
yet.
It's where you're
Well,
born.
you do too.
Y'all
Yo,
do.
thank
I
God
don't.
I
you
ain't
do
that
too.
big.
No, I don't.
Oh man.
Just a boat stop away.
But
Just
that's
a
not
boat
where y'all
stop.
at, though. I'm where I'm at.
Nah, we all got a little
I'm-
business.
I'm from
But I ain't from Nigeria.
play for that team.
The Island Eagles.
Oh, nightmares.
Oh,
Terrible. It was the coaching. Can we talk about the Team USA games?
Might
I think we
as well.
segue. Yeah.
Yeah, so the U.S. lost against Australia and they lost against Nigeria. And Nigeria was kind of a blowout, and this one was a little closer.
Shouts
The
out to
Australia
Josh
game.
Okogie.
Australia got a little squad, okay?
Yes, they do.
Like Ingles, my
Ingles,
man
yep.
Matisse Thybulle,
Patty Mills.
Patty Mills is the start. He will be carrying the
Exum.
flag for them in the Olympics.
Mhm.
Go Patty.
Patty's always been a good player,
He's
though.
the
Like,
all
always.
Oh,
No,
He
he's
was
been
almost
no,
out of the league
nah,
for a second.
nah.
No.
He's been a
We're
good player
talking
on the
about
Spurs. He's
FIBA
been a good
basketball.
player.
Oh, FIBA.
He's a-
yes,
he's
yes,
all
FIBA,
season.
he goes
No, he's
hard.
not a bad NBA player at
All
all. If
season.
y'all
But-
watch Spurs basketball,
No,
he's
Pop
been a key
almost got
person
rid of
on that
him.
team. It doesn't matter. He still
almost
played.
was out of the league.
A lot of people are at times.
Yeah,
Look at
I give
Melo.
him
Melo
credit.
was
He
out the
turned
league
it
for a
all
whole year
around.
and came back. What's
That
up?
was discrimination.
don't-
He shouldn't have.
I'm just saying it's just the
Alcee
point
Iverson.
of certain people that don't deserve it sometimes get black. You know, they kind of go a bad way and they
Patty
come back.
put
That's
that
what
work
it is.
in. His problem was the conditioning.
If y'all
and
watch
he showed
Spurs
them exactly
games,
what
you'll
it was.
see that he's been a quality
I
player.
have League Pass. I watch all of that.
Well, you apparently know everything.
No, I know
So-
all of that Patty Mills stuff. He's that
Apparently,
boy.
you know everything.
But yes, that is true.
Yeah.
Patty Mills, you got Matisse, you got Ingles,
Matt Dellavedova.
you don't have Ben Simmons.
They would have lost that game if they had been.
I
Simmons
was
last
hoping
night.
you would say that because that's how I felt watching.
They would have definitely lost
what
that
I
game.
seen. Yeah. I didn't see the whole game, but I was
Yeah.
like, wow, this ball movement's really good. And everybody's active and
Yeah.
playing
They
their
would
role.
have lost that game so bad.
There's
Who's that
nobody just
guy?
standing in the
Number
dunker
4
spot.
from Australia. What's his name? Number 4.
I know. I forgot his
Beetling,
name. He's tough though. He
yeah, he's
plays
good.
for.
Yeah.
He made like this crazy 3 at the end of the third. I was like, dang, like just
forgot
he
who he
he barely
played
touched the
for.
ball. I was like, all right.
Yeah, they would have lost.
He
that.
was
Oh,
like
yeah,
going to
buzzer
the
beater
hoop.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was really good.
Number 4 on the Australian team.
I don't know
I don't
how
know
to
what
say
his
his
name
name.
is.
Go ahead,
Let me
Chris.
get the-
Golden.
Golden.
Look it
Okay.
up,
Oh,
Chris.
yeah.
Yeah, he's nice. They got some players on there.
They
on the
got
Australian
NBA
team.
players.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
NBA players.
Like-
and
I
a
didn't
lot of
know. I
these-
didn't know Dellavedova was Australian.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, of
Aaron-
course.
Yeah, you listen to him talk, you'll be like, oh, yeah.
Aaron
He's
Baines
very
also.
Yeah, he's an awesome.
Aaron Baines?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
Baines. He sat
Australian?
down.
Yeah.
He got hurt. He had hurt his knee.
Oh,
Yeah,
snap.
don't
Well, a
forget.
lot of those Australian guys and the Nigerian guys, look for them in the summer league.
They're
gonna
in the
get-
NBA.
No, I'm
Why is
talking about
everyone
some
so
of the guys
shocked?
not on the team.
Oh, I was about to say, like a lot of these guys are in the
Yeah, their
NBA.
starters
And
are
then
all
like
in the
the
league, but
Australian
benches.
coach has like a job in the NBA now. He's going to be coaching for assistant for the Magic or something,
Oh,
or for the
word.
Blazers. Somebody like they said that the assistant coach on the Australian team is going to coach in the NBA next season.
Cool. Shouts
Yeah.
out to Mike
Doing
Brown.
something.
Yeah, Mike Brown's a former coach
Yeah,
of the year.
shouts out to him. He
I'll-
owes LeBron
Like I
that,
was
but
literally
okay.
watching that game, not shocked. Like, oh my god,
I wasn't
these guys
either.
are in the NBA.
I was like, I know these guys.
Like, like even when they lost to
Ekpe
Australia.
Udoh out there.
Yeah, like what do you mean? Like these guys are in the National Basketball Association.
Precious Achua, like
Precious
Yeah.
Achua, when he blocked
That
KD,
block-
I was like, oh, y'all ain't know?
literally
Right.
half their rosters Miami Heat players.
Exactly.
Holy crap, I didn't know. That.
Yeah. Precious Achua, Gabe Vincent.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's
like-
a good squad. That's why I was sitting there. I was like, this
So I'm
is gonna
saying
be a good
Bam's
game.
on the wrong team.
Yeah. Stop.
Should have been with his
I
brothers.
don't know why people weren't posting about it. I was like, this is gonna be a really good game. Why aren't
I've
people
watched
talking
all
about
these
it?
games hype
They're
because
good
I'm
games.
like they're playing
When's it? The
against.
next one's tonight, isn't it?
yeah,
the
tonight,
next one's tonight.
Argentina, 6 o'clock.
Oh dang, we're missing
Yeah, I
it.
know. I
Oh.
thought about it.
Y'all
Dang.
are. Let me get my YouTube TV ready.
I want to watch that. Hopefully I
Y'all are
can catch
missing
some-
it.
Oh man, you know who I'm nervous about in this Olympic tournament?
Mm.
What's his name? Luca.
Yeah, apparently the way that squad is set up is
It's
it's
him
Luca and a bunch of
And
shooters.
glue guy. Yes.
Yeah. So
That team is mean.
yeah, they already won their qualifying
Yeah.
game.
Oh my god, I'm nervous to play. I'm like, that would be a team.
I
could
don't.
see
I
us
mean, I'm
losing
not
to.
like. I still think U.S. is going to win the gold
Oh, yeah.
once they figure it out. But right now, they're legit. They're just out there
Going
playing
through
like
the
Ben
motions.
Simmons.
I mean, they've only been a week together, so
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
it hasn't
Going
been
through
that
the
long.
motions.
it looks worse than an All-Star game.
It
Like,
sort
it
of
looks-
does.
it looks
sometimes.
terrible.
The offense is dry.
Super.
That's where you
it's
miss
everybody-
a guy like Chris Paul, how he would get those teams.
It's not
going.
even that. It's like the roles aren't
Right.
yet defined,
They're
and
not.
these guys are just like, nah, you got it. Nah, you got it, player. Nah, player, you
It's
got
like
it. Nah,
it's my
player.
turn to score. All right, yeah.
No, and that's the problem. They have a bunch of isolation scores.
Yeah.
It is.
Right.
They have
You
nobody that can run the offense.
Yeah,
You
I
gotta,
agree.
you gotta forge
Like
a
Beal,
relationship
Dame,
there.
KD, they all just want to get there.
Tatum. They're
Tate-
all.
oh,
Yeah, they're
my
all
baby
isolation
Tatum out there. You see him
guys.
out there?
Yeah.
No, he has some good play.
Mhm.
Everybody has good plays, but as a team,
The
it's
St.
not
Louis
getting
boys
it
out
done.
there, Beal and Tatum.
Yeah.
I like to see it.
Shouts out
Yeah.
to Tatum. He does look good there.
He does.
I'm like, he's. Oh god, didn't mean it that way.
Not
Okay,
me, I'm
Free.
Didn't
Okay,
mean
Freeman.
it
Yeah,
that way.
Freeman. I
He
agree.
is not part of the cake squad. He is not a.
You
part
got a
of
little one. You got a little something
that.
up there.
Yes,
It ain't flat.
It's when they cut the early slices too big. Now we got to cut them smaller so everybody get a slice. No,
Yeah, they're
But-
once they define their rules, I think they'll
that's
be fine.
what I'm looking forward
They-
to,
yeah,
and I'm
the-
waiting to see
the
that.
rules
I think the
aren't
chemistry's off too. Like certain passes are just kind of just dropping. They kind of don't know where to look for each other.
It's
It's
the
kind of
refs,
you know.
too.
But they just started
I was
playing
about to
together.
say, like,
I
yeah, the
wouldn't-
refs also
I
is a
wouldn't
big
blame the
thing.
refs.
I don't. Oh, I love the refs.
I
They're
love
Yeah, I
"Some
like
got
it.
hit."
Especially with the
So
fall
what?
through, like foul. I'm like, yeah, don't call that.
I
Get
feel like
rid of that.
a lot of the NBA players these past couple games been a little bit exposed because it
No, they have.
just comes to show you how they use the refs to their advantage.
Yeah, they're conditioned, but to getting those calls, and now the fact that they're not getting those calls, they're like, wait, what's going on?
This is a whole generation
play.
that's built to do that.
Yeah.
Like, because this didn't start in the league, in my opinion, until like after 2008. I feel like
Well, they were
some-
saying that like Tatum and Beal were complaining about that, like on the
Yeah.
sideline, like complaining a lot that they weren't getting the calls that they were expecting and they were upset about it. But it's like, why are you upset? Because you're doing things on purpose and you're not getting a call when you know what you're doing. That little fall through crap you do, you
Yeah.
know what you're doing. You know that's not even really a foul. Like jumping into somebody, you know
agree.
that's not really a foul.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're complaining. Just play. Why don't you play the right way?
It's funny though, because you think about this, like how they say European basketball is so soft. Now, look, the American players can't play in European basketball rules.
Everything changed.
How does that even make sense?
It's
This is
because
good.
I'm telling you, the flopping was a thing in FIBA in like 2008. Remember that gold medal game?
Mhm.
Ricky Rubio and Rudy Fernandez and
Yeah.
Pau Gasol. They were all getting these flop calls, and I'm like, "What is this?" And team Kobe and the rest were upset about it. That's what kept the game close because they could control the flow of the game. And then flopping became a big part of the NBA game after that. The Stars brought that over with them.
Mhm.
Now things have completely done a 180, and our players don't know how to act when they don't get the call. The best part is the silence after they jump in and somebody put up a shot.
Then there's no whistle.
There's no whistle and the ball's still in Mo, and they get an
Yeah.
easy rebound.
Like Damian Lillard just fell to the ground. He was like, no
What's
whistle.
going on? Oh yeah, he like slid.
So they need
Out of
to.
bounds.
So what they need to do is act like they playing rec ball.
Yeah.
And go to work on these boys.
If you were a coach,
'Cause-
would you do that? Just only play rough during practice?
Yeah.
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 I'm
What do you
with it.
mean? Like
Yeah.
rough house?
Yeah,
Oh, well, maybe.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Just-
gonna have a rough
or-
house tournament. It's
yeah,
going
so
down.
maybe. Just act like you're playing rec. Like you know you're not going to get them calls.
That's
just
what I was saying. to
hoop. Just
people.
play through it.
You don't get these calls when you play in pro-ams.
Like I feel like when
Why?
Devin Booker gets there, he's going to be fine because he's not one who
Yeah.
actually looks for the fouls.
who are the other additions? It's Drew,
It's Devin
Middleton, and
Booker,
Drew.
Middleton. Yeah, those are the three that
CP's not doing it. You said he
Nah,
was going to
he
do it.
not
That
doing
one
it.
hurt a lot.
They could have used CP.
Yeah,
I'm tired.
He really can't. Oh no, he's 36, playing for his first title. Let him sleep. But
They need LeBron, and they need Melo for real.
hey, he got business to do. Now they do need Melo.
need- that's who they-
all-time Olympic basketball.
That's who they really
scorer.
need. They need Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, just take Kevin Love's spot. He's not using it.
He's not doing nothing.
Why
You're
are we
right. You're
scapegoating this
Oh, you
man?
said that,
He-
right?
he
Kevin
does
Love ain't doing
stuff.
nothing.
He gets-
Yeah.
he-
I mean, his criteria to get in onto the team is like he's what was his percentages this season
just-
on the Cavs?
it's like
Oh.
completely different. They don't really like base it off their
But
what they
that was
did.
my argument about the women's team. It's like the argument was that you got to have all-time scorers on the squad, but on the men's squad, that's not the case. So why can't
Nah.
it be the mirror on the women's squad?
Yeah, that's true. Well, Grant Hill, he's about to take over for Brian Colangelo now.
Oh,
so this
word?
is this
He's the
is
next
last
one?
year. So Grant Hill is up next. So he'll be running
I knew this was
USA
last
basketball
year.
Yeah.
That's
operations.
cool.
So going forward, you
He's
can
got a
already
lot
tell
going on.
like the type of Grant Hill's that
Yeah,
guy.
he's got a lot. going on.
They're gonna be in good hands in the future with Grant
Yeah,
Hill
no,
running.
I'm not
things.
worried about that. But
Yeah.
it's just like Carm says, the chemistry.
But all right, so
that takes time.
Let
And we
me-
have no bigs.
let me ask y'all this because I
have
tweeted
no
this.
bigs.
I tweeted
all
this
the
last
bigs,
night.
all the bigs are international.
I
Yeah.
agree.
That's a huge problem.
So let me ask y'all this because I
What's up?
tweeted this last night. So my question is Team USA weak or is the rest of the world catching up?
Rest of the world catching up.
They're catching up.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I think it's a combination of the both because I don't feel like this Team USA is actually really constructed right.
No,
As you
it's
guys
not.
just earlier mentioned, we have a bunch of isolation players on the team.
Yeah.
Well, I think basketball has just gotten more popular across the world, and people are just putting their emphasis on basketball now. Like if
We
you
was
think
talking
about it,
that earlier.
yeah, like soccer is always Europe's and the rest of the world's sport. Every other country in the world plays soccer
Yeah.
or football, and we
Yeah.
play basketball. But now everyone's kind of catching up to us and put more emphasis on basketball. Like when you see like all the courts around the world now, like I feel
Mhm.
like years ago it wasn't like that. It's all just soccer, soccer, soccer.
Mhm.
You know?
You got to thank the Dream Team for that. They
Yeah.
made the game so popular in '92.
Made it
We're on
global.
the grandest scale right there. Everybody got to see it. And a bunch of kids were like, oh, I want to be Magic. Oh, I want to be Bird. I want to be Jordan. I want to, maybe somebody even said Patrick Ewing. You wanted to be these guys. And the first product of that we got was Dirk. We still had players like Petrovic, but the game has changed a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing there.
98.5 WJYM Running Back Sports. Hello? All right.
Yeah, so the rest of the world, they was bound to, get on the level.
You know who I wish was on Team USA, and this is gonna feel weird coming from me.
Oh, I want to hear this.
I wish Zion was on Team USA.
Oh,
Zion would
Zion would-
murder.
he could be the center.
He would murder.
He could be the
He's
center. Oh, I'm mad I didn't think of that. That's
Oh my-
really good.
Yo,
man.
he would
I like that.
murder
Mhm.
these guys in the paint. It would be very
Why is
dreadful.
he not playing?
I don't know.
Why do we not pick Zion?
He's young.
We usually pick like the marquee young guy to be a part of it. We did it with AD.
Yeah.
And why is
No,
there-
But
Zion.
no one's
I'm-
like that right now on the squad. Everyone is kind of like 3 to 4 years in.
Yeah, there's no marquee
There's
like,
nobody
oh,
real
you've
young.
only played 2 years
Yeah.
and we put
Like
you
him
on.
and Ja should have a spot.
Who?
Him and Ja.
I
Ja
agree.
Morant.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Ja would be great.
Ja would be
If we
amazing.
can't have Westbrook, that's the next best thing to get
Yeah.
everybody involved. This is not
Exactly.
constructed
No,
well.
no, it's
This is
not.
not.
This is a terrible
Yeah,
roster.
because we've just put together a better
we,
team.
we, I think we can.
We can make
I
adjustments,
think
yeah.
we can
'Cause
put
there's
together
call-ups.
Yeah.
a whole better
We
team.
just got
Got like a lot of ISO players.
Yeah, we just got
Yeah.
bucket getters, and 5 bucket getters is not going to get it done.
So who would you
It's a
cut?
team sport,
Other than
guys.
Kevin Love, we know Kevin Love.
if
Who
we
else-
were to
who would we
construct the team US,
Bam.
let's construct the
Ooh.
team USA right now. How about we do
Pull-
that
pull-
right on
can
the
you pull
fly?
roster up?
Right
Yeah.
on the fly. Let's construct a new team USA because it's clearly not it. Because it's not.
I don't like the roster.
they don't even
but I'm
have
giving you
Ben
time.
Simmons is the 4.
Put Ben Simmons in there.
Listen, you already know
he'll
this.
play
I'm
1 through 5.
still his fan. I just want him to be better.
You're gonna be his fan when he's
I
somewhere.
just
Yeah.
want
Okay.
better.
I'm gonna root for him.
you,
I'm gonna root for him,
I will not.
no matter where he goes.
We don't even
Unless
have.
he's a Timberwolf.
that being said, I kind of wish that the Cameroon team was fully loaded with like Joel Embiid, Pascal Siakam.
That would
It'd
be
be
crazy.
great, but like I can't watch him get hurt in an Olympic game.
Nah, come on. We
'Cause I'll
don't need
cry.
that negativity.
I can't watch that. Let him.
No, don't.
He's chilling in Jersey right now.
Let them play together. You know, Ben was like, you know what, this playing together might work. You know what?
You want Pascal Siakam on
Nah,
Pas-
man.
Siakam for Tobias Harris.
Thibault's already talking to Dame. They was
saw
talking
that.
yesterday.
the
They was
wait,
laughing.
really?
Why-
They were laughing
yeah, why,
together.
why can't we do both?
Name to the Sixers. Count it down. Mark it.
I
Write
hope.
it down.
The Dame to the Sixers will Tobias Harris and Pascal Siakam do a swap.
Yo, if Dame Dollar comes to the Sixers, it's gonna be like a
All right.
fucking pro. I'm
The
sorry.
excitement.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's going to be a bleep parade in Philadelphia. People are gonna go nuts in the streets.
You are my most consistent perpetrator for this.
sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm so surprised.
Sorry.
He was not as bad. I
I'm
just
sorry.
asked him like, yo, bro, we're doing a show for an hour. Just hold it off.
I'm sorry. I just got passionate for a second.
I love the excitement.
Here's the thing. I'm glad that happened because
Okay.
last time I called up here, I was told that you guys were shocked that I was so professional
Yeah.
and well kept together. I am always like that when I'm on here.
Okay.
Every single time the conversation stays on the rails, we get a lot done. Everybody gets their point across. It's a well-oiled machine when I'm on here.
Marcus's face, man.
All right. So
Okay.
I'm
Bam,
just
I'm
chilling.
all right. So Team USA: Bam Adebayo, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, Draymond Green, Drew Holiday, Zach LaVine, Damian Lillard, Kevin Love, Chris Middleton, Jason Tatum.
All right, I'm gonna start with this.
All right,
Who
Drew's
you-
the
who we
point.
cutting?
I'm not even cutting. I'm just having a statement. They
Okay,
don't even
well,
have a true point guard on the team.
Drew Holiday.
That's the prop. Drew Holiday is like the truest point that
That-
they have.
What do you
That's
mean?
the truest.
That is. What do you? He said he's
Maybe.
running. He's running the Bucks right now.
Yeah,
What do you
but
mean?
in the league, can we do
He's
better?
not a point guard, Mark. What
No,
is
he is,
I'm
but
not
can we
saying
do
he's not a
better?
point guard. I'm talking about like a true point guard, like actual like setup artist.
No, he's a
Dame's not
setup
really
guy.
a setup artist. I'll
Dame
give
isn't.
I got
I'll
it.
give it to
I-
Drew.
Look,
But can we do better?
Yeah, can we do better than
in
Drew?
terms of true point guard, Lonzo
And setup, okay.
Lonzo is a true point. Yeah,
or LaMelo.
he had no choice
One-
but to
I
be
wouldn't-
for
One of the
years.
Ball brothers.
And I wouldn't even be shy saying Brogdon. A true point guard?
What?
I can't. Nah, he get
Malcolm
hurt. though.
Brogdon.
Nah,
Yeah.
he won't play because he gets
no,
hurt too much.
I know,
More
no.
reliable.
I'm talking about their actual role.
Oh no, yeah,
on
he's
a
good
team.
at that. Yeah,
I'm not saying I will pick him.
But
I'm
he's
just
the
saying
same
as a
caliber
true
as
point
Drew
guard.
Holiday, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
but it's like if,
What?
Like, we
if-
can do
but if the
better.
op-
Drew's
but
better.
I'm just saying if the
Oh, he's
options,
a better player.
yeah, I'm about
yeah.
to say if the options are Brogdon and Holiday, well, just keep Holiday then.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
just keep Holiday
All right. So,
because
yeah,
I get defense with him, and he doesn't get.
so how
hurt.
about this? Name a player, and we'll say if we'll substitute him or not.
All right.
Bam Adebayo?
Bam.
I'm a fan, so I'm keeping.
Got to keep him.
I'm keeping.
I'll keep Bam.
I'm getting.
I'll-
That
I mean, it
jersey,
depends
by
on
the way.
who
You
you're
need
taking
a
out.
front
What do you
court.
put in Zion for him? Then take Zion.
Ooh.
So Bam's gone.
Okay, yeah, Bam's out. yeah, Bam's
but
out.
I
I'm
like Bam.
I'm rocking
keep,
with Karma. on this one.
no.
Put
Keep
him on the bench.
no.
Put him on the
Keep
bench.
Bam. Let's get Zion. Kick Kevin Love out.
All right, yeah.
Okay,
that's our
okay,
bench.
okay.
Yeah, Kevin
all
Love
right,
can
all right.
go.
Kevin
Yeah.
Love's out. Bam's
All
in. I mean, I'm Zion's in.
Yeah.
All right,
All
who's
right, Bam, come off the bench. I'm
Who's
cool with
next?
that.
All right.
Okay,
Bradley Beal.
if
keeping
I
him.
could get a healthy Klay Thompson, I would love that.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah,
That would be
and
great.
honestly, I'd even take Paul George.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd take Paul George over.
I don't
Bradley
think he'll
Beal.
ever do that again, though, after what happened in those trials.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
get it. I completely get
Yeah.
that.
I still
I
see
would
that in him.
honestly, no lie, if 100% healthy. I mean, he is healthy. I would take. Actually, no, I would do Paul George over Bradley Beal. I would take off Bradley Beal
I'm
and
gonna
Paul
keep
George.
Bradley
Yeah.
Beal.
And once again, you're listening to 98.5 WJYN, Running Back Sports Show, Sports for the Culture. We're talking about Team USA. Any complaints that you got, any potential replacements you got. Do you want to get the call number?
Of course, 215-763-9596.
The line is open, so all you got to do is call in.
Don't hit us with the
open.
LeBron James substitution. We would all like that.
Yeah,
but
I'm not. No,
All right, Devin
he's
Booker.
36.
LeBron's not.
Devin Booker. I'm
Booker's,
keeping Devin.
He can
Keeping
stay. He can
Of course,
stay.
just keeping.
All right, so I think
Devin.
we're gonna. All right, I'm not gonna say this next person. We're all gonna agree. Kevin Durant. We're gonna keep him.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
I guess.
Jeremy Grant.
Get.
Okay.
Oh my God. Hold
Now
on.
let
I mean,
me
he.
make the
I
case
mean,
for
he
Jeremy
did contribute, to the Pistons.
Most
He's great
improved.
on the Pistons.
Very improved.
Did he win most improved?
Ain't nobody
He did not
else.
win. He
There's
came
no
in
one
second.
else on the Pistons
won
to shoot
most
the
improved, though?
basketball.
So I'm saying he contributes to the Pistons.
I don't
They
think he won it,
stink.
though.
I know, and he contributes.
Let me
Oh, no.
see.
Wasn't it Julius Randle?
Yeah.
It was Julius Randle.
I would.
Yeah.
Oh,
Speaking of,
yes. All right. Yeah.
I might get Julius Randle.
Yeah,
a
Julius.
call.
Yeah.
I would.
yeah.
Speaking of, yeah. Speaking of,
Yeah,
over
I
Jeremy Grant.
I like Jeremy, but not.
'Cause-
But not.
Yeah.
We said we needed
A bit.
we needed a player to do the dirty work.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Julius Randle's a good candidate for that.
I agree.
Yeah, but Jeremy Grant also does dirty work. Also,
I'm not worried.
But he's
about
not
it.
giving
He
you
can't
a
handle the
bucket.
big guys.
He's not giving you
We
a
got-
bucket.
we
at
got
all.
we got too many guys who can drop a bucket. We just need somebody to.
He can't do nothing.
I don't
else.
think Jeremy Grant's gonna rough him up how I want.
But
He's
Julie, you
not.
think Julius giving buckets though?
Yes.
Julian
What did he do in the
averaged 20, didn't
playoffs?
he? But I don't need
This
him.
is,
to
this
do
is
that.
Nothing.
international basketball.
Right, and this is a big stage, just like the playoffs.
No,
is.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
NBA has 400 of the best players in the world,
This is
We-
for the
we got
Olympic
two.
gold.
and that's what I'm saying. The competition isn't even nearly close.
But it
I
doesn't
think-
matter. He still doesn't show up on big stages. This is a big stage.
So no,
He- this
for
is
no
him,
vote for
it's his
Julius?
first Olympics. This is a big stage for him.
This is
You
his
think
first
it's
time
not?
in the playoffs, Carm.
All right, and the same thing with the Olympics. What's he gonna do? What's he
He
gonna do
didn't do
different?
FIBA.
He's gonna
Who?
play much better against
Julius
competition that's not the
I'm
same.
not sure.
Against easier
Check and see if
competition.
he
I don't
did
know if I
FIBA,
agree with
'cause
that.
I don't think he did, but he might have done like one of the FIBA
I don't
tournaments.
think he did.
Yeah, I don't think he did, but must have been injury or something. No,
No.
He's never been a
Yeah,
caliber
he's never
player
been there.
until he got to the Knicks.
true.
At the Lakers, he was a nobody, and he got to the Knicks and became the
Well, he
man.
got hurt his rookie year against.
Well,
the
whatever. He
Lakers.
still wasn't
That was
anything
the
after
first
that.
game. Yeah.
He got to the Knicks, and that's where he got his true shine. This is
Yeah,
when he started
true.
to get his first All Star when he got to the Knicks. So this one, he's just started his last 2 years to really get recognition.
So it's a nay on Julius Randle.
Yeah.
What are our bigs?
Over
far,
Jeremy
it's-
Grant, I would take him over Jeremy Grant, I guess.
All right,
But
that's
Jeremy
what I-
gets
yeah,
buckets though.
that's the argument. All right, our bigs are Bama Adebayo, Jeremy Grant, and
That's a
Kevin
big
Love.
nowadays. No. We got rid of Kevin Love. We have Zion.
Okay, yeah, Zion
Hey,
and Kevin Durant's technically a 4. So
I ain't gonna lie. As much as it pains me, I will take he who shall not be named over Jeremy Grant. As much as it pains me.
easily,
Yeah, I would
Mark
take that. His
hates
defense
them.
is fantastic.
that's
Whoa, what
but
did
we
you
can't
say?
get him. He's from Australia.
He could
yes.
play. He could play if he wanted to.
For Australia.
Australia.
No, he can play for you. It's all about citizenship.
Word. So why do these guys not be playing for where they live, where you cash your check at? Y'all sending money back home? What's going on?
No, I mean a lot of them have dual. Like
They want to
Kobe-
make their parents
Kobe
proud,
Kobe
man.
could have played for Italy.
That
I think
would've
it's about their
that would've
families.
broke
It's about
my
their
heart.
families. I think they want
We
to
would have
play.
lost against Spain.
They want to play for the countries where their where their mom and
Yeah.
dad are
Him
from.
versus
Like-
the Gasol brothers.
so
like,
Ben is gonna play in Australia.
But
Well,
he
that's Ben's-
could
that's Ben's
play in the
prerogative.
United
He
States.
could.
yeah,
Like, that's what I'm saying. Look at Bam. He's playing for the wrong team.
Oh my! You got to stop coming back. Leave my man's alone.
I'm just saying there's an option.
You have a
I
choice.
know,
Like-
but I just want this Bam Adebayo Team USA jersey, and you trying to mess this
But
up for me.
all I'm saying is, even think about it like this: even everyone that's on Nigeria, and
Yes,
Australia.
I
They
know.
could play for Team USA
I
if they
know,
wanted to.
But they're not. They're playing for their
Kyrie
where
could
they
play
were
for
born.
Kyrie could play for Australia.
Really?
Kyrie could go do that right now, and I'd be okay with that. Kyrie
Giannis
could go
could play for
in
Nigeria,
China, and I'd be
Greece,
okay
and
with
the
that.
US. But anywho,
Ben's
Okay,
not playing for
great.
I would take-
Australia. I mean, for USA.
that's fine.
He's
I'm
not
just
playing
saying.
at
I
all.
would
He's
take.
he's in London right
I
now.
would-
Yeah,
I
he's
would
at
take
Wimbledon.
He who
He's
shall not be
chilling.
named.
Working on his
I take
shot.
Jalen Brown over.
Is he still hurt? I think he's still
If he
hurt.
was-
Yeah, that's the thing. I think he's still hurt.
Yeah.
So y'all taking healthy people
Yeah,
only?
because
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
but like healthy wise, like Jalen Brown's on the roster.
Oh well, Ben Simmons definitely couldn't make it because he's not.
Then I
he's
kick
not healthy.
Zach LaVine out for Jalen Brown.
Yeah, I would do that.
Oh, okay. Well,
Zach LaVine is somebody I was waiting for us to get to him. He's a fringe player for me. On like one of my basketball teams, I would like it, but as an international team,
Honestly, out of all this list, he's the odd man out. I think he's the worst player on this list.
Zach LaVine?
Yeah,
What?
Over
Why?
Jeremy
worse
Grant?
he's better than Chris Middleton.
Over Kevin Love.
All right, we don't count Kevin Love. He should not
I
be
thought.
here by
No, my
any
thing
means.
is
does
that you
count.
already replaced Kevin Love.
Oh,
Who?
so you're saying if Kevin Love was out?
Yeah,
Yeah, Kevin Love.
you already replaced Kevin Love.
Oh
Like,
well, Zach LaVine is not that bad of a player, Chris.
he's
He's
not.
good. He's
He's
a good
not,
player.
but he's better than Chris Middleton.
I would take James Harden if we're going to get rid of Zach LaVine. I'm putting James Harden in.
I would love that because I would be like, Brett,
Wait.
would you be the point guard?
You know James Harden will be the point
Yes,
guard.
he would love that.
Yeah.
Get 17 assists.
All right, that's-
and I'm like, we fixed it.
And you
And
know
James
them
Harden-
European players
no, he's
cannot
too
guard
busy
you.
getting arrested in Paris.
Yeah, I know.
He doesn't have
Sadly.
time.
Him and Lil Baby and him and Meek having
That's hurting me,
hold on him and Meek
Tickling
out there
Meek
having
Mill.
a tickling contest
Oh,
and
my
whatnot.
goodness. We don't know what's
Terrible.
up with James.
Yeah, my
Harden.
thing is that you can put Harden on his team. He doesn't have to shoot at all.
Doesn't have to shoot at all.
As I'm glad that Harden was actually traded to the Nets, so y'all can actually see that there's different levels to how he plays
I
basketball.
knew.
Oh man,
I'm just saying, because now
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, James Harden will gladly pass and get 17 assists before he's shooting.
Still
Who
shot.
was saying that?
Mark, do you have a James Harden poster in your house?
You
I
are
don't.
such a James
Actually,
Harden
I do.
fan.
Right over the TV.
He still shot.
Oh
Oh my
goodness.
God, Mark!
He does.
That's good.
Yeah, he's right on.
Good
Still
job.
shot 5 of 17 in Game 7 though. But okay.
All right, whatever. I'm
He did do
all
that.
right, whatever. He's
Whatever, man.
He's still better
He's
than
rocking.
who shall not be named, and we missed the opportunity.
Oh, Ben, it's all right.
Oh yeah. don't
His
bring
girl
that
is
up.
bad.
Oh.
She's a baddie. I'll give it to him. She
Yeah.
looks
So,
good.
yeah, I would-
That's the
I would-
best chick he's
I would
had.
take James Harden and put him in over Zach LaVine if that's what.
Yeah.
we're doing.
It's okay, Zach. You still
Because
looking
there's no
good.
reason James Harden isn't playing. He's not really
He's
hurt.
vibing in Paris.
Like he's just out.
Oh,
there
so he can
having fun.
vibe.
He doesn't
Oh, so he can vibe over in Europe, but Ben Simmons is an issue.
yeah.
I like the sincerity of that answer.
Yeah.
I have no
We're
words.
talking
for that.
about James Harden, Hall of Famer James Harden,
True. This is true.
Okay.
Top 30 player. in
Ben
the all time.
Simmons. I can't believe I just said his name.
Both got out, both got out in the second round.
We're talking former MVP.
Hey, if we're looking at the
Should've been
Mamba,
two
listen, if
times.
we're looking at the Mamba mentality, both of them behind should be in the gym working on their craft, period.
Here's my thing. I need.
Okay.
I just,
Facts
so
or
what,
not?
so what do you want? James Harden average 40 a game now?
I'm just
Yes.
saying,
After-
everyone,
with
I'm
17
just saying,
assists.
no one is,
That's the
all
only
I'm
time he's
saying
good.
is
Okay.
no one is
In the
exempt to
playoffs.
get better. No one is exempt to be a better player, a better teammate, a better athlete. No one's above that. So
How much
if you want to
weight do
say
we
it like
think
that,
we'll put on this offseason?
Does it really matter?
just Mark, just because
All right,
he's
cool.
great, you shouldn't give him
Does
the
it-
pass
does it
just to be
matter?
lazy. Real crap.
He does get
He's
a pass
not
to be
lazy.
lazy.
How is he not?
James Harden is probably one of the most skilled players in the NBA.
What
No,
does
but
skill
I'm
have to do
saying,
with
why aren't you on the
laziness?
team, bro? Like, why isn't he playing? He's not hurt.
You'll give
No,
people
offseason,
passes
it's
if you
not
think they're
hurt.
like an exemplary scorer, but there's other
No.
things in regards
should
to
be on
basketball,
the
Mark,
team.
that matter.
He could if he wanted. He already a gold medalist. He a two-time gold medalist.
Okay, come
So-
back.
Sean-
Mark
We
is
need
every
you.
Mark gives
Sean-
James Harden
Maybe he
every
didn't get a
pass.
call.
Huh?
He might not have got a
No,
call.
he declined it.
Why?
It was like when he came back for like game 5
From the
same-
injury?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like when he came back from game 5, the same day they announced.
Word.
Like him and Chris Paul were announced the same
Yeah,
day.
yeah, I was
and
about
then
to
they
say
both
him
was like,
and
"Oh,
CP.
nah."
That's our 2 point guards right there. That hurts.
That would be major for this team.
Yeah, it would
You have
be.
those
just
two guys?
One of them.
Just one of them.
is enough.
Yeah, I agree.
So we still don't have a point guard to run this team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Drew
I can't-
Holiday.
Drew Holiday might not even get his team to the finals.
I mean, through the
I mean,
finals.
Through, yeah.
I'm not the,
Drew
I'm not-
Holiday,
I'm not-
stop with the Drew Holiday slander, man.
I like Drew,
Stop.
but there's gotta be somebody better, and we're just
But here's
not
the thing:
thinking
if,
of
if
it.
I
this
mean-
is what
Oh,
if this is what the squad is, they're gonna
Who?
have to adjust.
Who you-
Steph,
What is Steph doing?
he's playing golf.
Why- woo!
Yo, I was thinking the other day, I was like watching this, I'm like, yo, Steph would murder these
Why
guys.
is Steph Curry not here?
Steph-
Because
Where
Steph is getting
Ja?
ready for the season when Clay comes back. He don't want to have play no kind of games.
I saw him, his dad, and his brother golfing.
He's
Yes.
golfing. He's not playing basketball. I might be hurting himself.
So when I say James Harden's having a good time,
Yeah, I can't give Steph the pass on
Yeah.
this. I can't.
Come on, Carm.
Steph should
No, no,
be.
no,
He should,
no,
no,
no.
Carm. He should be in the gym.
He
waiting
should.
for Clay to get back
He should.
and taking Andrew
should.
Andrew Wiggins with him.
He should.
Shouts out to Team Canada.
No. When I was talking about the James Harden thing, I wasn't talking about necessarily the Olympic thing. I meant in general because you were trying to say that Ben should be working on his game, and I'm saying everyone should be working on his game. That's
Sure.
what I'm saying.
James Harden.
That's what I
put in
meant.
way more work in
They
his career.
here's the thing.
How
a
do
lot
you
of
know?
these-
We see James Harden. James Harden is the reason the NBA rules are about to change.
That is true.
Yeah.
I
Like
guess.
what?
But a lot of
I
these
guess.
guys treat as soon as they get out of the playoffs or their season ends, they treat that first month and a half as month and a half of just chilling.
That's okay.
And that's fair.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
And
That's
honestly,
fair.
like especially for guys like Steph and like Harden who's
But
been
bro,
there.
we need a point guard.
yeah, where's Steph? We
Where
need
is
Steph.
Steph?
But don't you think that's also the issue now is that the guards now are more so worried about scoring, more so scoring.
Yeah, we
oriented
don't
now.
have the setup artists like
Yeah.
we used to.
I
Remember, we
agree.
would have Jason Kidd backing up Chris Paul.
Yeah.
That was two defensive guards who can get their own points
A lot
and lead their units.
And believe it or not, a lot of guards that we have, they're looking for their shot when they get from after the pick. Like it's not
This is true.
like they're setting up other people.
That's
the
what I'm
only
saying.
the only time they're actually truly setting up others is like a drive and kick situation.
True.
And hey, to be honest, where's Westbrook? I'll take Westbrook on this team.
Where is Westbrook? No, somebody tweet at them right
No.
now.
Honest-
He didn't get hurt.
No,
What is going on?
Westbrook would kill. Even,
Oh,
and
he would act-
you even
oh.
said John Morant. If we can't get
Yes.
Westbrook, where's John Morant?
Why can't we get Westbrook?
Josh training right now.
Is he?
No, honestly,
Yeah,
no, Jai is
he's
training,
working
yeah.
out with that football player. What's his
Mhm.
name? I forget. One of them. Not
Follow him on
Fournette.
IG.
Somebody
He's
else.
real cool on there.
Who,
I'm-
Ja?
yeah,
Yeah,
Josh
Josh's real
real,
cool
yeah,
on there.
Josh
Yeah, I
real
like
great.
him. I like him.
Honestly, though, LaMelo Ball would have been perfect,
Yeah. He's at the ESPYs getting awards.
or like
call
one,
him up.
or one of the Ball brothers. They
We,
don't,
like we said, we usually have that one super young player.
There
Okay.
is none.
Give me
yeah.
no Zion and give me LaMelo Ball.
They usually pick one, not two.
I know, but could you imagine that pick and roll?
I'm just saying.
And LaMelo knows the rules. He just came from there.
True. Oh, we dropped the ball with this team.
Yeah,
he
man.
just
Yeah,
played.
but it's like
bad.
even it's like you only pick one or two. That's not really true. Look at the 014.
Well, oh yeah, no, they had LeBron.
why do we talk about the
Melo.
04 team?
No, because we talk about like, well, there's only one or two like super young players. It's like that's not
The
true. Look at
04 team doesn't exist.
All
Like
right, this is a
We were
poorly
getting
put
cooked-
together team, but
we-
are they worse than how that 04 team?
No,
Can
no.
you bring that roster up?
because hold on, I'm gonna just say this though. First off,
Let
the
me-
04 team is gonna sound really stacked, by the way, because
No,
a lot
no.
of those players didn't reach their potential.
Yes.
But remember this: we were getting cooked by Carlos Arroyo in Puerto Rico.
Don't. I was
Puerto
hoping we could
Rico,
avoid
baby.
that.
Don't
Oh
ever sleep on Puerto
So-
Rico,
That was
baby.
a
Don't
team
ever
full of
sleep.
point guards,
Don't ever
bro.
sleep on
First
Puerto
of all,
Rico.
all right,
Pepe
all right,
Sanchez
all
was
right.
spanking us.
Pepe.
Don't be hating on Puerto
All right,
Rico.
the
Y'all
two
some
the
haters.
two captains were Allen Iverson and Tim Duncan. Then you got
Polar opposites.
Stephon Marbury,
Oh,
Dwayne Wade, who was in the second year,
yeah.
Carlos Boozer,
Mm.
Carmelo Anthony was also in the second
Uh.
year, LeBron James, 19 years old, Emeka Okafor,
The rookie.
the Matrix Sean Marion, Amari Stoudemire,
Oh, God.
Lamar Odom, and Richard Jefferson.
This is where is the leader of this team?
The wild thing is, I seen it was like
and Larry Brown's the coach.
something recent. It was like
And-
where
Well, Greg Popovich has the assistant.
Yep.
yeah, it was something recent where Melo and Bron were talking about that Olympic run,
I didn't watch that.
And-
I know what you're talking about.
and they were like upset that they wouldn't get any time because
Yeah.
they're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Yo, we would kill them.
Oh,
we
yeah.
would kill these guys." And Larry Brown would,
Oh yeah, I think the
would
most.
not give
I think
them
out of
no
all
time.
those young players, Emeka Okafor got the most minutes with like 11.
yeah. Like they were upset that they wouldn't get no burn because I
That's
feel like
bad.
I also feel like they probably would have killed him.
Yeah.
yeah.
They were the
'cause-
futures of the league, and they proven it. We didn't know at the time, but we had a
Well,
suspicion.
yeah, got to look at the coach, Larry Brown and Greg Popovich. They're seniority based.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But even
Hence,
still, then
Tim Duncan.
even
and
still,
Allen
then give me
Iverson
this
being
team
the
over
lead.
what we got now.
Really?
Yeah,
Nah, because
I
here's my
don't
problem.
know.
There's too many knuckleheads on that team, and that was the nicest way I could put that.
I don't know.
Okay, so we have Lamar Odom. Don't
Oh.
gotta talk about why,
Well,
but we know why.
because he's passing the rock. The basketball. Come on,
I'm just saying, Lamar Odom was a Clipper at that time. He was balling.
bro. He's crazy with the rock. He got mad handles.
Stop it.
Stop.
Stop.
We have Stephon Marbury. Last time I seen him, he was eating Vaseline.
Oh,
This is not a guy we need leading.
Hey, that's China's.
Oh yeah.
China.
Oh yeah. He's got a statue in China. My fault. Maybe we should have kept him.
I'm just saying,
Carlos Boozer painted his head with a Sharpie. Clearly not fit the lead. Just let him wear a hat in the league. Come on, help us out. I got nothing to say about Sean Marion. And Emeka Okafor shouldn't be getting the most minutes. Richard Jefferson, I don't really have a problem. He's what, the 13th man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, Richard Jefferson was in his prime.
No,
back
he
then,
was
though.
doing his thing.
With the
but
Nets, yeah.
yeah, I'm cool with that. Having a player of his caliber at 13th makes the roster look really good. Where are the leaders?
There ain't
Allen Iverson, we love him here. Not a leader.
the 08
Nah.
squad was probably the best one.
Yes,
Yeah,
a
would-
redeem team.
In my opinion, I put them over the Dream Team.
Okay, now
in
let's
my
calm
opinion.
down a little bit.
Pull up the 08 roster right now. Pull up the 08 roster right
Oh,
now.
man.
Shouts out to the
The,
team.
the
I
only
beat them
reason
in
the
NBA
Redeem
Live
team
with
is born
Argentina.
is because of that terrible 2004 team.
yes,
So there's
Yes.
like, all right, hold on.
I'm just
the
saying.
redeem team.
I'm just saying.
That was their name.
Old 4 Tim Duncan will be cooking damn bio and
Oh yeah,
everybody.
I
every
agree.
center we got.
I agree.
That man
It
had
would be
20.
really-
He had
it'd
like
be bad.
24 and 17 on them every game.
I definitely agree.
Like
Allen
4
Iverson,
blocks.
who's guarding AI?
None of them. We got to put Jeremy Grant on him. That's our best
He's
case.
getting his face cooked
Oh yeah.
very fast, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Come on, pull up the 08 roster.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that was a good team.
Carlos Boozer.
Still.
Why you gonna lead with that,
Shouts out
bruh?
to Boozer.
He was-
man. 2 teams.
Why you lead with that, bro?
I forgot he was
He was
on this team.
He was the first name
I-
on the list.
I guess because we're going in alphabetical order.
You know, alphabetical order. Shout us out to Carlos Boozer, Utah Jazz legend.
There we go. Here we go.
There's
but-
too many insiders going on today.
No, they just love bums.
Yeah, I don't like Carlos Boozer. I think he's a
All right,
joke.
go ahead.
Next.
Jason Kidd,
Yes.
LeBron
Okay,
James,
there we
Yes.
go.
Darren Williams,
Yes.
Michael Redd. Oh
Mm.
man, dang, I miss Michael
Mm.
Redd.
Yeah, I
Shooter.
forgot about him.
Shooter.
Sniper.
Shooter.
Dwayne Wade.
Yep.
Wade with the baldy. Get it right, because D Wade was unstoppable.
He did
with the
have a
baldy.
baldy at that
Unstoppable.
time.
Yeah. Captain Kobe.
Oh,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah, he carried the flag.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dwight Howard, Chris
Mhm.
Bosh, Chris Paul, Tayshaun Prince,
Mhm.
and
Yep.
Carmelo Anthony.
We had the defensive ace in the tuck for him. It was like, oh, you getting buckets?
Tayshaun,
Put Tayshaun on him.
6'10".
Oh,
That
my
squad was
goodness.
fire.
7, like 2-3 wingspan. Oh my
Yep.
goodness,
Yep.
this is a really good team. Let
I
me
mean,
hear the
Kobe's
dreams.
on the team. That's it. Say
Yeah.
that. Drop the mic on that.
But hit that dream team.
Christian Ladner,
Ugh.
David Robinson, Patrick Ewing.
Damn. Enforcer?
Yeah.
Not for me, Ladner.
Larry Bird, Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, Clyde, Karl Malone, John Stockton, Chris Mullin, Charles Barkley, Magic Johnson.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I lied.
Mark.
I
don't
Yeah,
know, Mark.
come on, man.
The dream team is like truly the dream
Yo,
team.
Shouts
I
out
lied.
to Clyde Drexler for having I wouldn't have been on that team if I was him. Because Michael Jordan just waxed him in the finals,
True.
embarrassed him.
Yeah.
I would have been like, nah, I'm not playing with him.
Yeah.
Because he made
That's
it
what's
his
going to happen
mission.
this year. Middleton and Booker are coming, and Drew, they're coming to the Olympics together once the
oh,
finals is
man.
over.
The
Oh,
it's gonna
difference
be a-
between that dream team right there and like our current team in general, like we only have one alpha on the current team, maybe two.
So many alphas.
They're
right
all
there.
alphas.
All of them.
They're all alphas.
Shouts out to
Who's
the
the alpha
biggest.
on our team now?
Maybe KD and Draymond. Maybe.
I would say Draymond only. And
That's
when your
why I
alpha
said-
don't get no buckets, is he really your alpha?
That's why I said maybe. There's really
Do
no.
you mean
alphas.
like just alpha in terms of like getting
No,
that?
I'm talking
no,
about
like
mentality.
alpha,
Oh,
like
yeah.
across the
Yes.
board.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
no
it's
alpha
Draymond,
across the
yeah.
board. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the
Let's
only,
see.
that's the only one.
Shouts out to the 2 biggest betas of all time, but they're on any other team, they're an alpha.
Who?
David Robinson and Patrick Ewing. Those are some big
Oh.
old betas right there.
Hmm.
Talented betas. I say with no disrespect.
Hakeem Murray-
They just don't have that mentality.
Hakeem murked both of them.
Oh, yeah.
That was embarrassing.
That's an alpha. That's
Mhm.
why they lost. It was like, oh, came across him. That team is stacked. I
I
do
agree.
love the Redeem team, though.
Yeah, no,
watched that
I take
whole
I take it
tournament.
I take it completely
Yeah.
back.
It's okay.
I take it back. Basically, just every team's better than the
Than what
04
we
squad and this squad that we currently have.
This is honestly is a weird squad. Honestly,
It
think
is.
about it. It's very weird.
Shouts out
Everyone
to
is
Carlos
just-
Boozer. My man made it to 2 Olympic teams.
No, I can't. I didn't know he did
So
that.
we're gonna be talking about Carlos Boozer for the rest of the summer now.
I mean, why wouldn't we?
Oh God. Lord save me.
Would you take him as a big on this Olympic team now?
Yeah,
I was
about- Yeah.
over Jeremy Grant and Kevin Love. Yeah.
Yeah,
Carlos
why
Boozer
this
used to
team
hit them
is
elbow
bad.
jumpers, especially him and Darren.
that's all he did.
Darren Williams had that pick and pop going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And the pick and roll. They
That
was
was
good.
such a good team we put together in 08. I can't get over that. You had Darren Williams and Boozer. I was wondering why Boozer was there. I'm like, you have Darren Williams. Do the pick and
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
killed, it was working.
Oh my God, that's such a good team.
Yeah,
man.
dang.
Well, let's
man.
see what's gonna happen. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously things are looking a little not so good right now, but
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. I mean,
Well,
maybe
6 o'clock,
some
they're on
kind of,
right now.
you know,
Yeah.
some kind of chemistry would come about. Maybe Popovich, or I don't know. That was so funny in the interview. I was
Oh,
cracking.
you saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Dame was just sitting there like he didn't want to just say anything. He's like, I'm gonna just be quiet.
I'm
I'm
this-
gonna
such
just be
an
quiet.
awkward
This-
space.
This is
Pop-
beyond
Pop
me.
was like, I got it.
He's like, are you gonna let me finish my statement?
Is
Are you
Pop
gonna be
the
quiet
alpha?
and I'm gonna talk and then you can talk? I'm like, dang,
Wait a
like
minute,
he
wait
was
a minute.
killing him.
Is Pop the alpha?
Probably.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
he
Pop
is.
is the alpha.
You got so your coach is the alpha. That means nothing's really happening on the floor.
Dang.
And honestly,
You
like,
heard it here first, folks.
honestly,
Mark
Pop-
is like
honestly-
so ooh
honestly,
today.
Oh, he's dropping
Yeah.
the mic. I'm giving him credit.
Popovich on
Mark
ball
need a
time
cut,
anyway.
dog.
Me?
Mark need a cut.
A haircut?
Yeah.
Why are you coming at me?
No, I'm saying you need, and I'm saying you need a cut because then you're gonna be in a different sphere. You know, when
What?
you get a cut, you be
I
like nice
like
Mark.
this negative energy.
He's nice.
You got
He's
black
nice,
horses?
Mark.
I got blacks. I got away socks on.
Oh,
When Mark has a cut, he's very nice and jolly.
Nah, I
and-
like this black Air Force energy, bro.
Yeah.
Keep the. Why isn't this here every
Nah,
time?
I'm only
We
saying it
stay
because last
together.
show you said it. You were like, yeah. You're like, I'm gonna be done
You
without my
did.
cut for a while because my barber is all whatever now. That's because I'm only
That
saying it because
schedule
you
got
said that
you on
last
his
time.
knee.
He booked and busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been bitter ever since.
Shouts out to
I
Black.
wait.
business.
I don't know what energy y'all talking about.
Yeah,
I'm chilling.
I
Yeah,
like
you
whatever
kinda
this is.
A little spicy today.
But no,
I'm
yeah,
not.
yeah.
What? Okay.
I like this. I like this.
I don't know what y'all
Just like
talking
with it, you're like, yeah, y'all gonna be missing the game. I'm not. I was like, dang. I was like, all right,
He dropping mics out here. I like
we
this.
missing the
about.
game.
My bad. I didn't even recognize. I'm just out here doing my thing.
This man just hates. This man just hates role players. Apparently,
Pretty much.
Who's on the
Mark?
Argentina team though?
I don't recognize.
Yeah,
None
I
of
think
these
this should be
bulls.
one we win.
Yeah, no more.
Well, we played good. Team.
No more Ginobili. He's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't
that's-
know who else they got.
Oh, I think they still got Luis Scola.
yeah, they got Luis
Oh
Scola.
my God.
He's still
for
playing.
real?
Compazzo also from the Denver.
Compazzo.
What's the score, Mark?
Shouts out to Compazzo.
7-4 right now. Team USA is up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. These
I just want
other
to say, I
guys.
think I know a couple people who are in Vegas right now who caught one of the two USA games. I'm like, that's so cool. Like,
No Sione
dope.
still
yeah,
playing?
like going
No.
to see them in Vegas. That's fun.
They still acting like Ben Simmons.
Well, what happened to Alexi Chavez?
Stop playing.
Don't do that. First of all,
Stop playing.
he's
Don't
Timberwolves
cry for
legend.
me,
Okay.
Argentina.
Don't even play. What else we got?
Timberwolves
I know we
legend.
got Carm's Corner coming
Yeah.
up.
Absolutely. Once again, you listen to 98.5 WJ1 and Running Back Sports Show, Sports for the Culture. If you want to join the discussion, Karn, give the call number.
Oh,
215-763-9596.
Yeah. Yeah.
such a clown.
That was a good curveball. I didn't see that coming. It was good.
Chris throws the oops sometimes. I
Yeah,
catch
you-
it. I dunk it. You know.
She throws it down.
Hey,
Might put her arm in the rim.
Listen, listen.
Right, exactly.
Listen,
We're arm in the
listen.
rim.
I'm just saying, here on here,
Vince
all my
Carter.
co-hosts matter.
Everybody shoots.
Damn. I mean, sorry. Yes.
It's,
Yes.
you're fine. You're fine.
Yes. Yes.
Damn it, Carmen, you can say damn.
Damn right.
But can I say no?
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh my god. But anyway, so on Twitter today, I responded to who is the best wide receiver on the 21st century, and the choices were Terrell Owens, Randy Moss, Marvin Harrison, Larry Fitzgerald, Chad Ochocinco, Antonio Brown, and Megatron.
Mm.
And
That's hard.
yeah, so I put my
Speak to the mic,
I
Chris.
already put my thoughts into it, and Mark was like, "Hey, let's put it on the show today." I'm like,
put it
"Yeah,
on
sure,
the
why
show,
not?"
bruh.
Did you
All right,
pick?
all right. So the choices are Julio Jones, Marvin Harrison, Terrell Owens, Larry Fitzgerald, Randy Moss, Antonio Brown, Chad Johnson, and Calvin Johnson.
Mm. Who do you go
That's a
with?
tough one.
It's a tie for me. It's Randy Moss and Terrell Owens are 1 and 2. After that, I don't care.
It's Randy Moss.
It's so
Moss.
difficult. I always have Randy Moss and T.O. like they're like 1A and 1B.
Word.
Or like 1A and 1 like lowercase a. Like they're both number ones to me. Like they're
They are.
incredible. The only difference is I feel like Moss was more of a stretch down the field guy, but T.O. literally did it all. T.O. caught balls over the middle. He was breaking tackles. He was a stretch to field type guy. He could even throw in some blocks here and there. So that's why but Moss, he was just so dynamic. Like he came up with the name. There's to the point where we all play football.
Yeah.
Somebody throws, you make a spectacular catch, you got mossed.
Yeah.
Like he's a verb now.
Yeah, I remember like back in 2014, they tried to do, you got Odell. And I'm like,
I
No.
was getting ready to say,
Stop.
How did you feel when you first heard that?
I'm like, you mean-
People say that.
yeah,
Yeah.
they tried.
They tried, yeah.
It'll be like
That's-
8-year-olds or whatever, and it'll
I'm
be like Odell.
8-year-olds.
Listen, I don't gatekeep a lot, but I'm gatekeeping that. It's Moss.
The only one, like it's like the first time I heard somebody like shoot in a trash can and they yelled another name besides Kobe. There's only one name that I will
What's the
accept.
name?
I don't remember what the name was, but there's
Jordan.
only one name I will accept.
Jordan.
No. Curry. That's the only name I will accept.
That's fair.
Other than
That
that,
wouldn't even sound right to me.
Curry.
Like
You
Curry.
gotta
like-
say Curry range, honestly. When you pull from real deep, you gotta yell Curry range.
I-
That's fair.
That's fair, but I'm just saying
I
if
don't
we're
know.
shooting in that trash can right now and somebody yells Curry,
Kobe.
I'm okay with it.
I'm doing
If
Kobe. all
any
day.
other name, I don't want to hear it.
Luca.
So you know what I would do? You know,
Doncic.
Cut your own mic off.
I would always yell LeBron just to piss people off more than
If
Kobe.
I know it's bricking, I'm gonna say LeBron.
Say the P word one more time, bro.
Oh, what?
Don't.
What word?
The P word.
What P word?
The
What you just-
P-I-double-S.
Oh, word? I didn't even peep I said that. Oh.
If I know it's bricking, I'm saying LeBron. LeBron. It's
Dang.
off.
Dang.
It's off.
Even
Leave
your
LeBron
even your
alone.
play form look better than Ben's.
LeBron.
That's
Stop talking about Ben, man.
Big man for the 3.
No. Shouts out to the 6 Man. Love that movie.
yeah.
Terrible.
But was Jerry Rice on that list?
No.
No. Okay. So after that,
No, it's 21st century.
21st century.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, by
after that, I'm gonna say Larry Fitzgerald. If you're gonna Larry, you can't. I don't understand how you even say like I don't care the rest. Larry Fitzgerald is easily
No,
after
but it's like in
those
regards
guys.
to the best, it's Moss and Owen. It's either Moss or Owens, and then it's everybody else.
Well, that's fair, but no, let's rank them. How about that? Let's rank them. I think
Okay.
if let's just go. We'll say this. We'll say Moss is 1.
Okay.
All right, T.O.'s 2. I'm saying Larry Fitzgerald is 3.
Is he on the list?
Yeah.
He's on there.
He's
yeah,
on.
Yeah, I put Larry at 3.
His
Ooh.
longevity, his stats, everything.
Yeah, but Marvin Harrison was that good too.
No, he wasn't. And if you want to, and just to mess with you a little
I'm
bit,
cutting your mic off.
no, you're not. And if you want, no, keep my mic on because I'm about to say something. And
Weird.
just to mess with you a little bit, Larry Fitzgerald is part owner of the Suns, so you need to watch your mouth. Maybe you need to put Larry. You need to put Larry up there.
You do realize Larry Fitzgerald's my second favorite wide receiver of all time, right?
I don't know that. I can't tell. You trying to put Marvin
Who's your
Harrison
number
over
1,
him.
Chris?
Oh no, you picked you said T.O. and
It's to me,
Randy.
Owens just barely. Owens, if I had to pick a wide receiver out of Owens, I'm also taking Owens.
word.
Yeah.
I'm taking Randy.
Owens does more. You could anywhere on the field, you could put T.O., you could put him in the slot, you could put him as the X or Y.
Everywhere.
That's true.
Have him run a slot, have him run a deep route. The one thing that really won me over with T.O. is that the man got bolts screwed into his ankle 6 weeks after
Had
breaking
200
it
yards receiving.
and had 122 yards receiving in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
He
That's
changed literally the entire dynamic of all right. The Philadelphia Eagles were just on the cusp of being Super Bowl contenders. Now with T.O., they are Super Bowl contenders.
Yep. And shouts
Sure.
out to Andy Reid for his play designs because apparently, so the way that they set up his routes was so that he didn't put any pressure on his leg. So no matter where T.O. was lined up, he never put any pressure on his leg.
That's so smart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Longevity in the league for a reason. Andy Reid deserves all the flowers.
Shouts out to Big Red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Owens 1, Moss 2.
Larry 3. Larry Fitz 3.
Yeah, it's
He wasn't a burner,
Yeah, no.
but
Larry
he did everything else.
Yeah, Larry has probably the best set of hands I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So
There was a stat. It was like a crazy stat where like Larry Fitzgerald in like the past like 5 years has more receptions than the Philadelphia Eagles. Like it was something wild like that.
Yeah.
I saw it like last year.
Cardinals.
Yeah.
Torches.
but yeah, I'll put Larry at 3. But the one thing you're not gonna do is disrespect Marvin Harrison.
Ain't nobody disrespecting Marvin Harrison.
You put him at 4.
Yeah, I'll put him at 4.
I'm putting
Philly's
Calvin
finest.
Johnson at 4.
Ooh, yeah.
Megatron.
Yeah.
But if the argument for Larry Fitzgerald is consistency and longevity, Marvin Harrison,
Then you gotta give him. Yeah.
then the Harrison's at 4.
But Megatron made his mark and then dipped. It's like, all right, I did it. I'm gone.
Yeah,
You
but you
gotta
also
do
need to
that in
realize that
Detroit.
Marvin Harrison is kind of the same built as Devontae Smith is. He was an undersized number
Oh.
1 wide receiver, and he was there was also a reason why Peyton Manning's in the Colts
I was going to say,
offense-
thank God you brought that name up
Yeah.
because that's very important to
He
all
owes a
those
lot
wide
to
receivers
him.
that are there.
Yeah.
But even still, then 100.
Because none of those
him-
wide receivers had a Peyton Manning, or even anything close.
Well, did
None of
Peyton
them.
Manning run those routes for Marvin Harrison? No.
No, he didn't.
Okay. Did he
But
catch?
was Peyton Manning throwing touchdowns to Randy Moss or Terrell Owens? I'm just saying.
Well,
the
Tom Brady
caliber-
was throwing touchdown
I think you're
passes.
underrating Donovan McNabb.
I'm not underrating them at all. I'm just saying that.
I'm just saying, like, as soon as Randy
caliber,
Moss,
the
I'm just saying,
caliber
as soon as-
quarterbacks.
I'm just saying, as soon as Randy Moss got Tom Brady, he broke the touchdown record.
I agree.
True.
And as soon as McNabb got Owens, they went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
True.
So
Matches made in heaven.
Mm.
So you see how like those wide receivers made the quarterbacks. I'm just saying.
So what are you saying? Calvin Johnson is you had him 4th?
Yeah, I put
You have
Calvin
him
Johnson
4th?
4. Yeah,
Hmm.
over Marvin Harrison.
I don't know why I can't.
Listen, Mark
help
said
but
what he
think about
said, man.
Stafford
That's what I
here.
said.
He said what he said, Chris.
But Stafford not elite, bruh.
I don't know anything about the man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He's cool. He's
Yeah.
a solid player. He's got a nice arm. Just the Lions are the Lions. They don't really go
strong
anywhere.
arm,
Yeah,
top,
they don't
strong
go
arm,
anywhere.
borderline top 10 quarterback. Now
Yeah.
a
everybody's
lot of
picking
heart
him.
and all that.
Yeah,
but
and now
yeah.
everybody's picking him to win MVP now that he's on the Rams.
Yeah, now he's on.
They're picking him to
actually,
win MVP.
Yeah.
I
Now-
do like his situation
because he's on a good team now.
Yeah, that's all I know about him. That he got traded, and I saw like a highlight of him. I think he got injured and he got back up and led. The
Yeah,
whole-
no, he's always been
Yeah.
tough.
Okay, all I'm saying is Marvin Harrison over 1,100
Own it.
receptions, 14,000 yards, 128 touchdowns, 8-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All Pro, and Hall of Fame All Decades team for the 2000s.
He's tough.
And the man
Yeah.
caught a body, and he's from Philly.
He did catch a body. That's the number one thing I think of with Marvin Harrison. I'm like, man, he is just North Philly. I'm like, you gotta chill, bro. Roman.
And honestly, like, I'm kind of excited for college football because his son is actually at Ohio State now. So
Oh yeah, I think I saw something about that.
Yeah.
Is he? He got the Ohio State. He's got to be good.
H-I-O.
yeah, so
That's his school, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So listen, if I'm doing a list, Owens 1, Randy Moss 2, Larry 3, Marvin Harrison 4, Calvin 5, then
Ocho.
Julio 6, Antonio Brown 7, Ocho 8.
No love for Ocho Cinco.
Ocho Cinco is one of the best route runners. His footwork is amazing.
Yes. His
Yeah, he
footwork
is.
is mean. That's why I thought he'd be better at soccer, but that didn't really work out.
I thought he'd be better at boxing.
I try not to think about
That didn't really work out either.
Yeah, I think he's just a football.
Yeah.
He might just be a football player,
But
guys.
but speaking of fighting, did anybody catch that Conor McGregor fight?
No, I
Well,
didn't.
when he fought himself,
Or like 2 minutes of it?
Nah, I didn't see that one, but I know he broke his leg.
Yeah.
I watched the other one. I watched like one of the first ones. The guy with the green hair got like pummeled,
Jeez.
and like they had to stop it. I was like, "Can y'all please stop it?" Like,
O'Malley or
yeah,
O'Malley,
yeah,
yeah.
against the guy with the braids, like with the other white guy
Yeah.
with the braids.
Yeah,
I was
O'Malley.
like,
O'Malley tough.
I was like, please stop this. I felt honestly like sick. I was like, he
Really?
was like, you think he was plummeting his face?
I would be
That's on the
throwing
referee.
money into
Boom,
the
boom, boom,
arena.
boom.
I'm like, come on. That
No,
was a good
I don't.
fight.
I don't really like UFC. It's way too
Ah.
violent for me. I don't like the
It is very
kicking.
violent.
Like the kicking kind of creeps. Like kind of makes me feel queasy. Like that raw skin. Like it's just like oh,
Boyd's
it's
a
just,
very good striker,
I
so I
just-
knew that was coming.
But his
uh,
face like was
yeah.
They
he
be
was
getting
destroying
trashed.
He
him.
fought the best striker in his weight division.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You
God.
don't want to just not guard your face.
Yeah.
He
But
was
you wanna-
getting tagged.
Yeah.
I'd rather get kicked.
Yeah. Ooh.
No, you don't.
And then the gut, yes, than getting pummeled in the face like he did.
I don't know, bro.
No, that was I've seen people get hit in the face, and I'm like, ooh, that look like it hurt.
I-
but
Like
when them
Carm said
kick-
about this one, I'm like, bruh, get him
But
out of
bro,
here.
Honestly, my thing
when
is
them
that-
kicks connect,
No, I know.
oh lord,
No,
Yeah.
but I think is that if you get punched, a knockout's quick. That's it. But it's like getting kicked. It's like, yo, that's a broken rib. That's something.
Yeah,
you gotta,
no, that one
broken
really hurt.
leg.
Yeah.
But his whole face, I was like, I don't think he's gonna be training in a while.
No, for real. But
Like, it was
apparently he
bad.
went to coach I saw online he went to coach like a class he was doing on like fighting the next day. Like
Ain't
he
no way
got up
I'm
and-
listening.
Word?
Yeah, and he took a
listening.
picture. You see his face; it looks like all
Yeah,
pushed
all
in,
puffy
and it's all red looking, and he looks like disformed. I'm like, poor guy.
yeah, man.
And then the Mexican girl like killed the blonde. I was like,
What was her name?
"Jeez."
I forgot what her name
she's-
was.
She's from Culiacan, which I thought was a really cool thing because Queen of the South is like based in Culiacan. I was like, oh my god, Culiacan.
I follow
But
her
anyways.
on
The girl
IG
fights
because
are
I think
really
she a
good.
cutie.
That girl was
Yeah.
not even in there for a minute with the other chick, and it was over. I was like,
Is it
Yeah.
like
"Jeez."
Rachel something? Rachel Oskovich or something?
The blonde, or are you talking about the Mexican girl?
Mexican. John.
Mexican
The
girl's
Mexican
very
girl,
good.
God, I forget her name. But I just know she was Mexican with like she looked kind of husky, and the
Mhm.
blonde was more girly.
Yeah.
I'll be for
What
real.
does
The
husky
women
mean,
fights
Carmen?
on
Just a
UFC.
little too brolic for my
A
liking.
little too
Too
broad in
brolic?
the shoulders.
Yeah, kind of like let's put it this way: a lot of girls are like flat chested, but it looked like she had no boobs. That's a little too
it
husky
was
for me.
all just
All
shoulder
muscle.
and muscle.
Mm.
That's a little much for me.
Yeah. But you want to know my favorite fight this past weekend was?
What?
The Greg Hardy fight.
Same.
I knew you would. Yeah,
I
of
liked it
course
too.
You enjoyed.
I got
I did
excited.
not. I was like, this is bad fighting, but it was fun to see him get beat.
Yeah.
up. That was it. Yeah.
All right. Well, I didn't enjoy
But
the
he
fight.
hates
I enjoyed
women,
it.
so I was
Yeah,
glad. To see
that's
yeah.
why I was happy about that too.
Yeah, I'm not like. Well, I didn't enjoy the fight. I enjoyed
It
the
was-
end result.
Yeah, it was bad fighting, but the result, I was like, yeah, good. I'm glad.
I agree.
I didn't like when he came into the UFC and he was getting knockouts. I'm like, this guy.
Yeah, but it's like he didn't fight. Like I think this is his first like top 10 fight.
Yeah, this isn't one he could just win off of pure brute strength
Yeah.
and striking.
Nah.
And a little bit of mat work. His mat work isn't that good.
Yeah, he's
But
It's bad.
compared to this guy, yes.
He fought a fighter. and
Yes,
he
and
got
that's
his
what
tail
happens.
kicked.
And I'm waiting for that to happen to Logan Paul or Jake Paul. I didn't know there were two of them. I thought I was just forgetting their
Nah,
names.
the Logan is the taller one, the one who fought Floyd,
They're
and
not
Jake.
the same height.
Nah, Logan's tall, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like
I've never-
Logan's like 6'5".
I thought they were
Wait,
made up because
Wait,
I'm
hold
like,
on.
I've
Which
never
one's the
seen
one that
them
got
the
stunned
same
at
one.
WrestleMania?
Logan.
Logan. Okay.
Logan got stunned at WrestleMania.
Is that
last time.
WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
my.
young
Jake
boy.
Paul fought Nate Robinson, right?
Yeah,
That's the one where I was like, that's one of my favorite calls by
He's
a
like the
commentator
he's
ever.
the less experienced quote unquote fighter.
Snoop
I
Dogg
think it's
with
the other way
oh,
around.
Lord.
Nah, Logan. I thought Logan has more experience than Jake.
I think
No.
it's the other way
Time.
around
It's
No,
I'm not sure who it is really.
because I'm
I
telling you,
think Jake's been fighting longer.
yeah, Jake would have put hands on
Word.
Floyd. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying he would have hurt him or like
So,
he would have got a hit.
Logan's the one who fought Floyd.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Jake would have got some hits on Floyd.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm not
try
saying he
to
would have knocked
follow
him
these
out or
guys.
anything
Yeah.
like that. He would have hit him though.
Yeah, but how do you feel about the Wilder Fury fight getting postponed?
I don't like it because I was kind of looking. That was the only
Me
fight
too.
I was looking forward to because the sport of boxing, they need heavyweights so desperately, especially to keep up with the UFC. I never thought that
Mhm.
4 black people essentially would be talking about UFC. That just comes to tell you like how far this sport has come.
Yeah.
So boxing, they need heavyweights back so bad. They're still searching and finding. They're getting close, but this is a big blow. I mean,
That's
It's a
funny
big
that
blow.
you say that because I always felt the opposite, like in my teenage years, because I would watch Ultimate Fighter, which I was like, this is the best reality TV show ever because they legit get to fight each other.
Yeah.
At the end of the episode.
No, I always felt like it was a white people sport, UFC.
For sure.
Like growing
Yeah,
up, I always thought boxing was like for Hispanics, like black
Word.
people, and white people too. But but UFC I thought was just like a white thing.
legit
I
because
just
it's
really
like
like
blood and
UFC.
guts.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
no, like I feel like
it was the tap
like
out apparel
minorities,
that
we're
made
not
it
trying to
white.
see anybody get like pummeled and
No,
like
I
hurt. like-
loved all of that.
I just felt like I was kind of like
Word.
upset.
I never liked boxing because I'm like, what do you mean go to your corner for 8 of 8? You get to do this 12 times? No, 3 times somebody dies in the ring. And I'm like, yeah, I like UFC.
That's a little
Yeah.
much.
It is a lot. It is a lot.
I was
You see
just
UFC
dying-
fight in the
I see you seen the
backyard?
meme
Oh,
with
man.
Conor McGregor, and they were like, Joe Rogan gets his interview no matter what, and they like that was funny because he's from. I remember him from Fear Factor. I'm like,
Yeah.
look at Joe Rogan.
It's come a long way.
Oh yeah.
It's come a very long way.
Like he's on the floor with Conor. Conor's like in pain. He's like, yeah. So how'd you feel about that, Conor?
Grabbed the mic and just started.
He's like,
talking
yeah.
smack.
Next fight, I'm going through my surgery. I'm like, all right.
He's like, it's a referee decision.
You're lucky I broke my foot.
I had to turn
You
off. I was
wiped my
embarrassed.
DMs. I was
'Cause
like,
I remember
dang.
his come up, like when he just had like little Fox 29 promos.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
like, yo, this dude can really
Yeah.
fight. People might like him.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's
He's a
very hateable,
personality.
too. Yes.
I love his
very
accent.
hateable.
I
Yeah.
love his accent.
The accent, the crap that he
Didn't
talks.
he say he's the only Irish-born person in the UFC or something like that? I think
Born
I
in
seen-
Ireland, I
Yeah.
believe so.
Yeah,
At
Irish
this
born.
level,
Yeah.
at the lower ranks, there's a lot of guys.
He was
But-
like, "Screw Mayweather."
I wanted him to win that fight so bad.
We're funny today.
I
So we
wanted
need to
him-
have a segment where like Mark just imitates Conor McGregor.
Yo,
Yo, can we just have a whole
I
segment
got a-
on Mark imitating Conor McGregor?
I got a couple of accents.
Can you just
in
talk
my
in
tuck.
Conor McGregor's voice for
We'll
like
just
10 minutes?
interview you.
Yeah,
as
let's actually
Conor
questions you
McGregor.
answer as Conor McGregor.
I could. I got a British accent in my tuck. I got
Shouts
a
out to
little
John.
Irish John. I can do a Jamaican John here and there. I got a Nigerian John. I got
Nigerian.
So when you were cheering on Team Nigeria, was it full accent?
I gotta hear it for a second and then I can do it.
Oh, so you're following your boy Drake with all the accents, huh?
Oh, that is your man.
Drake's a cornball.
That's not your man.
Don't
I
you
thought
like
that
me?
was
I
your
thought we
man.
liked Drake.
I like his music. Him as a
Chris hated
person.
on
All right, so
Remember?
we cool. All right,
Yeah,
as long as you said you like
music,
the music,
love.
yeah.
I feel like he's the ultimate cornball.
Yes,
in real
Yeah.
life.
thank you. All right,
His music,
He was at Dodgers Field
The-
with that chick, that guy's mom.
and he
that was baller.
and he looked corny.
Kanye did it first.
and he looked corny doing it.
Kanye got married,
And
at
he
Dodger
bagged
Stadium.
that. I was
He
like,
just going
okay,
there.
at the
Was
game.
it,
At the
Amari
game?
Bailey, his mom.
I kind of don't
Which-
like.
I looked up. Yes, good.
She's
move.
tough, and he's about to be top 10.
I kind of don't like
And-
that all these celebrities who come into the high school games. I just feel like it's like unnecessary pressure for the kids. Like, yeah, this is like, yeah, there are different levels, but these are still
I
like
don't care
teenage
about
kids.
the kids. I care about the refs. I'm like, oh my goodness, LeBron, shut up.
Oh yeah,
I just think it's too much of a circus. And this
It
is a high
is.
school
It
game.
is becoming a circus.
Like Drake and Michael B. Jordan coming to a high school game.
Could
I
you
mean-
imagine Philly games being that popular?
That- like people will be shot.
you pulled up Amari Bailey.
Yeah, I had to.
You know, we didn't get to talk about cake, but yes.
Yeah.
Good job.
His
She-
mom.
I mean,
I don't know if it's real. I
Yeah,
doubt
Shout
but-
out to Jason
She
Tatum.
probably got a
mama, too,
BBL.
by the way. I seen her.
She's natural.
I seen her at the draft.
Jason
I was like,
Tatum's
we
mom.
should have
For
took
real.
her. I ain't seen Markel mom. I was like, Jason Tatum mom here. And she looking good. Shout out to her and Russell Wilson's mama. Much love.
Yeah, Shorty probably got a BBL though. I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, her
Yeah.
butt's way too plump.
Yeah, it's not real.
It's
She
very
too?
plump.
She's not
What does
portioned.
that mean?
She's
I'm
not.
confused.
She's not portioned right.
What is way too plump mean? I'm confused.
When
You-
it's obviously fake.
You know when a Shorty got a BBL, you can tell the difference.
Who cares?
No.
Technology
What
has
do you mean,
come
who
so
cares?
far.
I'm good
She
off
paid
that.
for it. It's hers.
I like
If-
if
if
my
I-
women
if-
all natural.
if I look at a
Ooh.
chick and I can like, I'll be like, immediately I'll know if that's fake or not. I can tell
Yeah,
immediately.
But
You
she
can tell.
paid for it, so it's hers.
what?
It's real. It's
So
like her
what?
hair. She paid for it. It's hers.
Whatever.
I'm just not a fan.
I thought.
That's
I
I
just
think
thought
it's
that
just
was the
it's just
PC
that's
thing to
just
say.
I don't know. It's just
I like my women natural.
Stop.
I like the
it's
lips.
just giving people
like
unrealistic
that.
It's not very-
expectations about
it's not
body.
very cash
body
money of
image.
you.
I
I'm
blame
just
social
being
media
as
for that.
politically correct as possible.
No, yeah, but definitely
Yeah.
with these surgeries coming out, everybody going to get these surgeries.
Yo, they
it's
got
like,
some mutants.
it's
on
unnecessary.
IG,
It's
bro, where I'm like,
unnecessary.
you
Just to
don't even
look like stuff on social
well.
media, that's not even real life.
Yeah,
It's a
some of these women
snapshot.
don't look
It's
well.
a snapshot of something that's an image. It's
Yeah.
not real life. What's really
It's
going
not.
down?
And it's all about the angles. Don't
Yeah.
forget the angles.
Yeah. But to bring it back to the point, about LeBron James going to his son's games, I mean, isn't the whole thing about he's doing too much? Isn't it the same conversation that we had about LeVar Ball doing way too much?
It
of the game?
is. But
Oh,
LeVar
well, I
had
don't
to
care.
do that.
I
I
mean,
feel like
Man,
LeBron can go to a game. That's his son.
No,
But I'm
he
saying
can.
all
It's
these
just-
extra celebrities pulling up and making it
Drake,
such a huge thing.
and then yelling
like,
at the referee.
yeah, like
like,
it's just like all right. Like you
It's-
putting unnecessary pressure on these kids. It's a high school game.
the
I'm
kids
just
got
saying
enough
LeVar
pressure
Ball
as
did the
is.
same thing.
He's
Yeah.
LeVar, but he wasn't a
but
he's not a
nobody was
celebrity
hyped that
though.
LeVar
He's
came
not
to
a
the
celebrity.
game.
Before his-
After a while.
Before Lonzo was in UCLA, whatever, he wasn't a celebrity. It's just he started putting himself out there in the media. But him as a father, he was just there
I
being
mean-
loud like any
I
other
mean,
dad.
Chino Hills in California, I mean, everybody knew who the balls were.
No, but Carmen has
But-
a point though.
but
She's
he's
saying
not.
that LeVar made them celebrities.
Right.
LeBron's son is already a celebrity. LeVar wasn't a celebrity. LeBron is one.
Right.
It's a bit much.
If LeVar wasn't putting his like being loud and doing all that, no
We
one
wouldn't
would have
even
been
know.
like looking at LeVar Ball. They would have just been looking at Lonzo and like he's a top
Yeah.
prospect,
Yeah.
whatever.
No, because when I saw, LaMelo getting that SP, I'm like, listen, we gotta
worked.
like it worked.
It worked.
Like LeVar Ball deserves a lot of credit. He got both his sons top 3 picks in the lottery.
Here's the thing. They were one trip to China short of having on 3 in the league
Yeah.
successfully.
I mean, well, LiAngelo was on the Pistons for like a hot second, so
He was
Well-
literally there 3 days.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it technically it worked. He got all 3 of his sons in the league.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
is
You
what
gotta
I'm.
practice,
This is what I'm gonna
Jersey.
say.
What's up?
I don't care what any black father does in their child's life.
Yeah, man.
Like
if you can get 'em
LeBron's
up
in his
there.
child's life, LeVar Ball in his children's life. I don't care what they do. They can do whatever they want. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Oh, and all three Ball brothers will be playing on a Drew League team together. So watch out.
They are.
Yeah, watch out for
that's gonna
highlights
be
of that this
fun.
summer.
It's gonna be cool.
Where can you watch that at? Like, what
I
do
feel like
watch
you
that
can
on?
just get like the
YouTube,
highlights.
probably.
Yeah.
I
I'm
wanna
sure.
watch that
Sure, you
whole
can
game.
find it streaming somewhere because they are they
Be on
already
Reddit.
stream like a local pro am joint around here. So
Oh, word.
I'm just
Sure you
saying,
can
like
find
you
it.
go to like any sort of celebration, you go to like a graduation or like a game. You see
There's loud black parents.
loud black parents being proud
Correct.
of their
But you
kids.
hold your applause.
Yeah. I mean,
I love it.
I mean, sure.
go
Like
to-
when I walked that line and got my diploma in college, my parents were like holding up signs and they were.
I'm not
the
saying
house.
anything. I'm not.
This is
What's the
a-
argument? I don't think nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying with
That's
the
amazing.
celebrity aspect of it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying LeVar or LeBron.
Oh,
They
like-
Can
have
you
a right.
imagine that?
LeBron has a right to be there.
Yeah.
But I'm saying the extraness of what it's becoming. Like, it's just like this is a high school game.
Drake is arguing with referees.
Right. Like it's too much.
I don't like that.
nobody want to hear it. Drake.
LeBron,
Yeah,
you have a right to
nobody
be
wanna
there. That's
hear
your
you,
kid.
Aubrey.
That's your kid. You have a
Yeah.
right
I
to
mean,
be
like,
there.
I don't even like that when he does it with the Raptors.
Yes, I don't even
Well,
like
he's,
that
he's
he's
like
allowed.
he's
to,
like the ambassador for the Raptors.
That's cool. I
he's
still
the
don't gotta
worst
like it.
sideline fan ever. He's the guy who gets front row tickets and you're like, dog, can you
That's what-
sit down?
Honestly, that's the main reason why I'm mad that we lost to the Raptors. It has nothing to do with
It's because Drake.
yeah.
How you think I felt?
Mm. So let me see.
Cups of the rose.
We got about 30 minutes left
Yeah.
in today's show.
Yeah.
So we might as well get ready to cue up some J-Lo. I see Carm got her notebook open.
Yeah.
Get ready to cue up some J-Lo because it's time for the long-awaited, the highly anticipated Carm's Corner. Go ahead, get the J-Lo going. We need some
Yeah, what's
J-Lo.
Mark? I mean, what's Chris gonna play this week? Oh, on the floor. Okay, bet. All right, y'all. My mic on? All right, bet. Okay, so for this edition of Carm's Corner, welcome to all the fans out there. Carm's Corner is a time where I talk about, things going on in the world and sports. Usually I talk about women. I give my ladies a shout out in sports because, especially in media, because I feel like they don't get it enough. So this week's Carm Corner, I'm going to talk about what is happening tomorrow, the WNBA All-Star Game. Okay, I'm going to talk about that, give you some details about that if you don't know about it. I'm going to talk about some of our first-time All-Stars. So first and foremost, the WNBA All-Star Game is tomorrow, Wednesday, July 14th at 7 o'clock. It's going to be the WNBA All-Stars versus the Women's USA basketball team. So interesting fact about this, it's the first time in WNBA league history that they're using this format for the game. They've never done this before. It's always just been like WNBA All-Stars and they split it up kind of how the men do it. But this time, because of the upcoming Olympics, they're doing the women's Olympic team versus these WNBA All-Stars. Now, how did they get these WNBA All-Stars? How did they figure out who's going to be an All-Star and besides the USA Basketball Women's? So pretty much the telecast, well, actually not telecast, but the WNBA All-Stars selected by a combo of fan, player, media, and coach voting to determine the final 12 players on the roster. Fans get 50% of the vote. The other 50% is media and coaches. So the top 36 vote getters from that process who were not already selected to play for Team USA in the Olympics their names are given to the league's head coaches, and then they pick the final roster. Now, the thing with these head coaches is in WNBA, they're not allowed to pick any players from their own team. They can't pick any players from their own team from their roster, and they have to pick 5 front court women players, 3 guards, and 4 additional players at any position. So that's how it's kind of done. So basically, the Olympic team is set because you know who the Olympic women are already. So that's set, and then this process happens to pick the rest of the ladies. Now, with this broadcast and with the WNBA game, it's just like the men's game. It's like a game, the All-Stars versus the USA team. But with this, different from the men have a whole weekend. They're only doing one day, which I kind of think sucks. I think they should have a WNBA weekend just like the men do, but they don't, especially because it's on a Wednesday when usually the All-Star weekend is on a weekend. You know what I mean? It's a big event. Like this is All-Star weekend, and it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing. I think the WNBA should have the same kind of process. I think it'll make it funner, make it bigger, especially if you spread it out. But it's not like that yet. So for this, the game is tomorrow at 7, but at halftime they do the 3-point contest. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Obviously, it's an extended halftime, but they do the 3-point contest. Now, this year, the 3-point competitors are going to be Allie Quigley from the Chicago Sky. She won in 17 and 18. Jonquel Jones from the Connecticut Sun is competing. Jewel Lloyd from the Storm has been competing. And Sammy Whitcomb from the Liberty are competing in the 3-point contest. So that's going to happen at halftime. Then after that, it's just the rest of the game. Then it's over. So it's just a one-day event, but still, obviously, it's going to be fun, I think. Now, I want to talk about some of the ladies who are first-time All-Stars. Now, on this list, Everyone's a first-time All-Star and why they became All-Stars. And then there's one girl from Team USA who's a first-time All-Star in general, first-time Olympian. I'm gonna talk about her. So coming up, we have Erica Hamby. She's a first-time All-Star. She's on the Aces. She's the reigning two-time WNBA Sixth Woman of the Year. And she's one of 6 Aces players to average in double figures in scoring this season. She has 11.2 points coming off the bench. Next lady, we have Brianna Jones. She's a first-time All-Star. She was the first-round pick in 2017. She just broke into the starting lineup on our team. She plays for the Connecticut Sun. In 2021, she had her best career figures for scoring 14.4 points, 6.7 rebounds, and she's increased her playing time to 31 minutes. First-time All-Star. Next, we have, Betnijah Laney. She plays for the Liberty. She's a first-time All-Star. She was the WNBA Most Improved Player in 2020. She's the first season with the Liberty. She had a career high of 17.2 points per game and 4.0 assists last season with the Atlanta Dream. So she's the first season with the Liberty. In 2020, she had 19.7 points per game, 5.3 assists. So she's improving. Now, these two names you might know because they were just in the recent draft. They're both 2 Dallas Wings players. This is big for the Dallas Wings franchise. They got 2 players in the All-Star game this year. So Arike Agombale, she was in this year's draft. She's a WNBA leading scorer last season. She averaged 22.8 points per game. And in 2021, she ranks 4th in scoring. She has 20.3 points per game. So she has scored at least 20 points in 10 of her 16 last games. And the next one is Satu Sabali. I remember her from the draft. She's a first-time All-Star. She was the number 2 pick in 2020. She's Dallas's leading rebounder with 6.1 rebounds per game, and she's their number 3 scorer. Now, coming to the home stretch, we got Courtney Williams. She's a first-time All-Star. She plays for the Atlanta Dream. She's a 6-year player. Second season on the Dream. Last year, she led the league in rebounding with 7.2 rebounds. She's increased her scoring every season, averaging at 17.1 points per game. Now, somebody y'all might know, this is her first Olympics ever, and it's the first time she's an All-Star. Ariel Atkins. Okay, she's a first-time All-Star. She plays for the Mystics. She won a WNBA championship with the Mystics in 2019. She's one of 6 first-time Olympians on the roster. So a lot of the ladies who are playing for the Olympics this year are first-time Olympians, but they're not first-time All-Stars. That's why I didn't include them, but they're first-time Olympians. She has a career high in scoring, 17.5 points per game and 3.3 rebounds this season. The Mystics, and she's the Mystics' second leading scorer behind her Olympic teammate, Tina Charles. So her and Tina Charles are both Mystics players playing for the Olympics. And I'm very excited for this All-Star game. I'm going to watch it. I like that they put the WNBA All-Star game right before the finals game. I think that's how it should be in terms of representation for the WNBA, NBA. You have a WNBA big event or a game, and then you have NBA. You kind of get that viewership. Maybe people who are, and honestly, maybe it should be flipped, like finals first, then, you know what I mean? So people can kind of like trickle and watch it after they're done the finals, but at least they're on the same day. So I like that, but I do think that the WNBA should make it a weekend. They should make it a bigger event. May have it on a Friday, spread out the competitions, maybe have like a new competition for, for the women's sport. Not saying women can't dunk, but, just have something different for the ladies so they can compete and have their own kind of contest. So I do like that they're getting them more recognition. They're putting it on a big day like today. Like tomorrow for the finals. But shout out to the ladies and shout out to the Olympic team. Even though I'm upset that Nanika didn't get her Olympic nod, I think she deserved it. Because honestly, I think either her or her sister. I think her sister Chini, she's in Space Jam. Her sister's in Space Jam.
She's one of
one of the bad guys.
She's on the Goon Squad.
Right.
Yeah.
So shout out to the sisters. They're doing big things. But I definitely think that this year's Olympic team, they're gonna get it. They got the GOAT. They got Taurasi. They got Bird. They got Brittany. No, I don't think we're gonna. They got Asia Wilson, Skylar Diggins-Smith, and I love. Yeah, like I've seen pictures of the WNBA, then they're coming in for the All-Star game, and I thought it was so cool. Skylar had like a little booster seat that she was carrying with her, like from her car to the arena. I was like, that's like a mom moment. Like she got her booster seat, she had her makeup on, and she was going into practice for the All-Star game. So yeah, so I definitely think that I like to see the progression of the WNBA, especially with the All-Star game. Let's try to push this to a weekend, NBA people out there. I think they deserve it, and it will be watched. But shout out to the ladies, and I'm very excited to see this All-Star game tomorrow. So be in tune for it tomorrow, y'all, 7 p.m. tomorrow, right before the finals.
Yes.
That's Carm's Corner.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to Carm's Corner, the long-awaited, highly anticipated Carm's Corner. You know where to find her every week, every Tuesday, 5 to 7 here. Running Back Sports. WJYN 98.5 FM. Chris, take it away.
Thanks, Mark.
And once again, you're listening to 98.5 WJ1. Yeah, Running Back Sports Show, Sports for the Culture. And, we're just vibing right now. We just talked about WNBA All-Star Game. We just talked about the Olympics. We talked about the NBA Finals. If you want to call and join the discussion, we got about 20-ish minutes left. Our lines are open. Get the call number, Mark.
215-763-9596.
All right.
Yo, so the Anthony Mackie joke on Ben Simmons. What y'all think of that? And honest truth.
I don't think it was that funny, but
Of
it was
course
like
you
it was
don't.
definitely it was
Low-hanging.
definitely it was just kind of all right. Well,
Yeah.
he got all these bricks and he's doing all these houses over here.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Look.
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
an easy joke.
Yeah, he could have made it funnier.
No, it was pretty funny because he had to involve the kids. The kids made it
It's like,
Now, the
hilarious.
kids coming in saying,
Thanks, Ben
Yeah,
Simmons.
that's
like
funny.
now that
Yeah.
took the cake.
The
Like
joke
the joke,
itself wasn't funny. But
yeah,
that
it was whack. But adding the kids, yes.
Do you think
Mark,
he
were you
saw it?
smiling from ear to ear when you heard that joke?
No, not until I heard the kids. when I at first I was like, okay.
Okay.
I kind of knew where he was going when I saw the bricks. I was a little shocked, but I knew where he was going. But then when you see the kids, then it's like, oh well.
And
that
then the
just makes
video
it
with
funny.
Doc and Ben and just like Doc's faces. I'm
That's
like,
pretty funny. That's pretty funny. It just kind of stinks though because it just, in my opinion, I really feel like it hurts his trade value. Like as much as you guys want Dame,
GMs
We're
don't
not
care about memes.
we're not getting Dame.
If you're a GM, a paid professional, and you're basing your trades off of memes,
Memes, we got eyes. We saw the second round against the Hawks.
man, we also saw him all season. We've seen him in his whole career.
Yeah,
We can't base
it's
this off-
time to go.
we know it's time for him to go. You're not wrong.
Like,
But
that's
If
it.
you need a defensive player at Minnesota, you should be trying to make that
Give
deal
me
happen.
Anthony Edwards.
No,
Well, then we don't have
No.
a deal.
I'll give you D'Angelo Russell.
Nope. I'm okay with that, but
I'm
if-
not okay with that as a Sixers fan. That's why I'm conflicted. I'm like, I don't want D'Angelo Russell, but I want Ben Simmons on the Timberwolves.
He fits what the Sixers need. Look, I'm gonna
Yeah,
just
you
be
can't
honest,
trade
yo.
him, though.
I'm just be honest. Like we know he's a great defender. We know he's
Best
elite.
defender in the league.
Maybe
Yeah,
he's so elite.
you
But
were
I'm-
with me on that a couple shows ago. We both agreed on that.
I mean, I'm just off.
I know
I think he's the best defender in the
he
league.
is the best.
I mean, who?
defender in
But
the
like, if you think about defender of the league, Rudy Gobert gets it. But does Rudy defend every position?
No.
Does Rudy
All
shut
right,
down like
fine.
top
Yeah.
five scorers? No.
Tyronn Lue easily figured out a way around Rudy Gobert.
league. Yeah.
All
Right. So
fine.
Rudy Gobert, I don't understand how we got it. I
He's-
don't get it.
He's the best defender in the league. Fine, but we don't need him. We have
We
Joel
don't.
Embiid. We need a guy who can score on the perimeter, who can get his own bucket
D'Angelo Russell.
consistently. That's what we need. That's what the Sixers
I
need
agree.
to be
Damian
champions.
Lillard.
His defense
Dame.
is stellar. It's
I have
stellar.
a feeling.
But if we didn't have Joel Embiid, I don't care. We have Joel Embiid, who's arguably a defensive player of the year himself. Okay,
He's a top
so
20 defender.
he can go. He can go bye-bye. And we can get someone else who can fulfill that need.
Matisse is locking it down. Don't worry.
Yes.
Well, if we got to trade Matisse, Ben.
No, we cannot trade
and
Matisse. Matisse is a
Maxey
national
and
treasure.
some
He has to
draft
stay.
picks
To get
for
who?
Damian
Matisse has
Lillard.
to stay. No, I don't
Bye.
I don't bang with that.
Deuces,
Bye.
If you
never see them again. I don't care. Bye. Paint over the mural.
Wait, hold on. Nah, I'm
Bye.
not giving up Matisse. You can have Seth.
don't nobody want Seth.
Yo,
Seth is good. Don't slander
Yo,
Seth.
you-
Oh, my
Philadelphia-
fault. I'm thinking of the wrong
Philadelphia
guy. Who
fans
the backup
are
guard
driving
we
me
got?
insane. Okay.
Oh, George Hill.
No, the other one, the dark skinned lanky boy.
Oh, Milton.
Oh, yeah. Don't nobody want him. Put him in any trade, even if they don't ask.
Yeah, take Shake. That's
Yeah.
fine. You can take Shake.
You can
Not
have
Seth
Shake.
though.
We
Seth,
don't want him.
Seth has
We
proven
Philadelphia
himself in this
fans-
playoffs. He
Yes.
proved himself.
Yeah.
Philadelphia
No.
fans
We
drive
gotta
me
keep
insane.
we gotta keep him. Put him in a package with Tobias Harris to get Pascal Siakam here.
You and this Pascal
God.
Siakam.
When
Yes.
Chris
I'm
has
not-
something in his head, he won't let it go.
So
Spicy
done.
P.
He's gonna get
Terrible.
First of all, it's your boy Ralph fault for bringing that
He's
up.
gonna
I
bring
never
up
thought of that.
that wonderful Nick Nurse tutelage with him, and now the
they
Sixers
don't like
are
each
going to
other,
be.
apparently. They be beefing.
Well, no, Chris loves Nick Nurse. That's why I'm saying.
Oh, no. Nick Nurse is a really good coach.
He's going to bring down that Nick Nurse passion to Philadelphia.
Cameroon front court. Who says no to that?
I mean, yeah, I agree.
Chris.
Yeah.
Jesus, you
Yeah,
guys-
no, I like
Philadelphia
Listen,
fans
They
drive
could
me
just
insane
ball in the
trying to
play.
hold on
They could ball in
to
the
this
playoffs. Win this
potential,
ring
and we've
together.
never
then
won a
just-
championship.
So that's going to be our team. Embiid, Spicy P. Who's our 3? We gave up Matisse and the Damian Lillard deal. Unknown.
So we're saying Tobias and Ben's going, and now we have Damian Lillard
And Pascal Siakam.
and Damian Lillard.
Matisse
All right, we
Thybulle.
re-signed Furkan.
No.
Cut my
Do
mic.
it. It'll kill Mark.
Cut my mic.
Hold the bleep button. Oh, man.
It's fine. It's fine. He's gonna be open.
He will be
And,
open.
and guess what he's not going to do when he's open?
He's not gonna make
He's not gonna miss.
it.
Correcto mundo.
Listen, as long as he got the banana shoes on, he's not gonna miss.
I love them shoes, man. He's a winner.
Dame is going crazy right now. I don't know how much he got, but I see him.
What's
hitting
the
a lot of
score?
This
threes.
is his Sixers
48-35. Yes, it is a Sixers audition. He looks very
He's
good.
wearing 6 on his jersey for a reason.
And he looks very good in that blue. I've never seen him in blue. He
Man,
looks
will.
Dame will
You
look
will in
great
a
in the
couple
white and
months.
blue and
Oh.
the white and blue and red.
Yeah,
man.
I think he looks great in
Yo,
it.
Matisse is working on it.
Or by Lakers fans, logic, maybe he's wearing number 6, so he can wear
Lakers
number.
fans think they're getting everybody. You know what pisses me off? They do. My fault. Can't say that word.
No.
Nah, man.
What? Really?
Nah, man.
How come you don't mute his mic?
Nah, man. Nah,
We can't-
man. Nah,
Can't
man.
read that.
How come you don't mute his mic?
Nah, man.
You muted it.
Yes.
Man. Well deserved, man. That's the third time today, man.
Oh man.
Come on, man.
Think of it as like around the horn. I gotta mute you.
I always want to be on that show just so I can just draw.
They can't hear you, Tony Reale.
Can you say draw?
Yeah,
you can definitely
draw.
say draw.
All right.
You drew.
Right. Only us know.
man,
Yeah.
man. Come
you know
on,
what I mean?
man.
Drawing.
We're FM radio. We gotta clean up, man.
Yeah.
Clean up what?
Luis Scola's hitting shots. That's
No,
weird.
Louis gonna ball. He's good at FIBA.
He got like a great fade, and it hurt when he run.
Houston Rockets legend.
He looking
He's
like
got bad feet.
he
That's
looking
the
like
problem.
J. Jonah Jameson minus the mustache.
Leave Louis alone. He's got bad feet.
Oh, so anyway, what you were gonna say?
Oh, I don't remember. I was
that-
censored. I don't remember.
Oh,
Well-
my thing is that if the Lakers fans can imagine getting everybody, then why can't we?
Because the Lakers
Because we're
actually can.
Philadelphia. Yeah.
Nobody wants to come and play here.
Oh
Nobody
please!
want-
Oh please! You really think they're getting Damian Lillard for Kyle Kuzma after they continue?
No, they're going to trade AD.
I'm gonna love the episode.
They're not trading AD. That's a joke.
If they're smart, AD can't stay healthy.
Ooh.
If they're smart, get rid of AD while you can get off that contract. If you're smart,
Okay then. So
I like that.
that's what I'm saying. We're not getting them.
okay, so if,
I'm going to take Anthony
that-
Davis or Ben Simmons.
okay.
That's a very good. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I got nothing to say on
I'm
that.
just saying.
That was really good. That's a mic
All right,
drop.
all I'm
You
saying
had like
is-
5 today.
don't have no
all I'm
more
saying is
picks
that what if
left.
LeBron gets hurt for about a month again?
All right, then you
have
got
Damian
Dame
Lillard.
Lillard, and he's in the same
That-
situation he's
proven
played his
he
whole
can get you
career.
to the playoffs and
And-
not get hurt.
Yeah, but he
That's
has
more than AD.
yeah, but he has a
does.
far worse supporting cast in LA than he did in Portland.
Yeah, but he has defense over there in LA. What defense they got in Portland?
LA is really bad, though. They are terrible.
What, the roster?
Yes, it's horrible.
It's just
Oh,
defenders.
you don't like Caldwell Pope?
He's trash.
Oh man,
He's,
Caldwell
didn't he
he's,
ball with the ankle monitor
he's
on?
booty butt cheeks.
He's a legend.
He's
And take
Yeah,
this
only
Caldwell
person-
Pope, man. He's on probation.
Yeah,
I
bro.
don't know. I think this Lakers team is definitely gonna be
they're bad.
like you got Dennis Schroeder. He's gonna be wanting $25 million a year. Montrezl Harrell has complained about the reason why he didn't get any playing time. Andre Drummond's
I
gonna be
can
looking.
tell him why he ain't get no playing.
Yeah, Andre Drummond's a free agent. Also, Kyle Kuzma's
Oh, great.
already.
Where's Kyle Kuzma going, guys?
Kyle Kuzma, he going to the Sixers. So he
Shanghai.
going to the Knicks.
He's gonna be in Shanghai. He's gonna get a statue in a couple years. He's gonna be a legend.
He going to the Knicks. He going to average that 25 a game
I
that
can
he said
see.
he was going to do and become an
Ooh,
all-star.
Wow, you had me up until that 25.
That's what he going to do for New York.
I mean, he gonna average 12.
Kyle Kuzma
That's
can,
kind of high.
Kyle Kuzma can hoop. Why y'all hate him? Why they
No,
like
I
him?
don't hate him. I thought he was good in the
I-
G
I-
League.
The world hates Kyle Kuzma.
I
He's
hate
nice.
Kyle
I
Kuzma.
think he's
Everyone says he's
Fine.
horrible. He's not
'Cause
that
he's a-
bad.
Because I don't
He's just
trust.
inconsistent.
All right,
No.
here's the thing. All right,
I
here's
mean-
the thing. If you can get away with calling Ben Simmons a bum, then Kyle Kuzma's definitely a bum.
Hold on.
That's fair.
All right, hold on. But
Kyle
hold on.
Kuzma's
Here's
a
my
bum.
thing though. Because
I don't care if Kyle Kuzma is willing to shoot. I don't care if you're
No,
willing.
I'm not talking about shooting.
Let me hear it,
I
let me
feel
hear it.
like Kyle Kuzma, because of the way this team is constructed, was automatically anointed their third option, knowing that he isn't. He's not even
Fair.
remotely close. So I feel like it's unnecessary pressure on Kyle Kuzma to be that third option when we know he's
He's
not
the third option.
option.
Yeah, yeah.
The media, yes, that's what I'm saying. That's why they bash Kyle Kuzma that
Well,
way.
well,
He's
give
not
Some
really
of
a
it
third
comes
option.
some of the pressure comes from the fans too, because I remember when they were doing Jason Tatum and Kuzma comparisons. I was like, why are we doing this?
Right. And then
It's Tatum.
and then you think like, oh snap, like Kuzma's really the guy because he wasn't traded in the AD
he had a
deal.
good rookie year, and he's been living off of that. Lonzo did not have a better rookie year than Kyle Kuzma, and that's why he was the odd man out. Brandon Ingram, that I can't attest to. I don't know why they did that.
I have
It always
no
seemed like
idea.
Ingram was better.
Yeah, Ingram was always better.
Yeah.
Yes. I
But,
never
but
understood
they don't
that.
get the deal done if Ingram's not there because it's the thought of once
But
again.
then again, I also heard
No,
that.
potential.
they were Kyle Kuzma. They weren't willing to trade him.
Yeah, but
and they
yeah,
were like,
that's the
we'll
thing
take
that-
Ingram.
Yeah, so like it came down to either keeping Ingram or keeping Kuzma. The Lakers kept Kuzma.
Oh, they're dumb.
yeah,
Yeah,
So that was my homie was a huge Lakers stan.
and
He was just like, get rid of Kuzma. He said it for months, and every time he bricks, he texts me. He's like, you saw that? I'm like, Brad, let it go.
Oh, you know what?
What's
Speaking of that, real quick, let's bring it back local. Danny Green's comments last week. His,
Oh, the
He doesn't
beloved
even
Danny
work
Green.
here anymore.
The beloved.
his comments
Is Danny
last
coming
week.
back?
Let's
Not with that attitude.
let's talk about that because number one, he hasn't even been in Philadelphia long enough to even have an opinion.
Nice.
He's like, I love
on
our
the
fans,
Philadelphia
man. I
fans.
love them.
First of all,
I need to know where he got his first cheesesteak in Philadelphia.
he
from,
probably
because
got it from Geno's.
Ugh.
All right,
Well,
and
that's why he's mad.
exactly. I'd be upset too if I got a
Bro, take
cheesesteak
him
from
to
there.
Delos
in the word,
Angeles.
yeah,
What
in
are
the words of
y'all
the
doing?
Boondocks, now I'm mad.
Yo,
Right.
for real, take him to Max's. Take
So we should cheer and be behind him more. Did you not see that man in the crowd that they zoomed in on, trying to show him how to shoot free throws?
That
Did you
sums up
not
the
hear
whole
an
season.
entire audience who was right there behind him, showing him support? Do you not know we've been riding for this man for 5
Yes,
years
yes,
and had
yes.
nothing but patience? I'm sitting next to a Benner right now who still believes, and you mean to tell me that we are wrong because you guys had the
Not
easiest
wrong.
path to the NBA Finals and y'all came up short?
Sing
Don't
to him.
talk about what we do here in Philadelphia.
Mm.
We got nothing but patience. As a matter of fact, we got way too much patience. Because for real, ever since that process started, everyone has been nothing but patient. We've been patient with Markelle Fultz. We've been patient with Joel Embiid. Joel, he turned out very well, by the way.
Mhm.
We've been very patient with Ben Simmons. And you want to come here in Philadelphia and try to tell us about our fans? You lucky you even made it. You had a whole easy run through your NBA career. You came from North Carolina, Golden Boy. You went to Cleveland, played with LeBron. You played for Pop. Since you played for Pop, all of a sudden you've been a great player your whole NBA career. Nah, dog. That Pop stuff been running with you for years. You took it with you to Toronto. You took it with you to LA. You brought it here to you
Get
in
'em.
Philly, and you got chopped up by Trae Young and you rode the bench. Don't
Get
talk
'em.
about Philly fans no more. I don't want to hear it no more.
Get
I'm
'em.
done.
All I saw was the how high thing when he's roasting him. Just
Yo,
weird and
Dang, Mark
Get
just
'em.
had a moment in
I told you, it's
time.
Black Air
That was
Force
a moment
Day,
in
bruh.
time, man.
He-
Okay, Thompson.
I felt like
Okay,
Draymond there when he
Thompson.
was
Not no Mark Thompson
go.
now.
I'm just chilling.
Talk to
Okay,
him.
You're not
Thompson.
chilling, man. You're clearly
Dang,
irritated.
that was
he the coldest
serious.
boy up out here right now.
That was-
He the only one chilling.
That was serious.
I'm just
I'm gonna
saying,
say not
like-
serious. That was serious.
I want to give shouts out to you,
Dang.
and I want to give shouts out to the Rights to Ricky Sanchez podcast. They said exactly what my man's Mark just said. Yeah. Why are you talking to us? All we do is be patient.
Now that's true. He was wrong. He was dead
The
wrong.
Since
process is the
2013.
most patient thing I've ever seen in my life, and I
Since
hate
we
it.
traded Drew Holiday, all we've been doing is be patient.
Yep.
And supportive.
I was
He's
in
like,
that
you gotta.
arena
He was like, you
cheering
gotta
for
be
y'all.
there for good and bad. Good and bad.
I was there for
We've
Jaleel
been there for
Okafor.
all the bad. All we had is bad.
No. I was there for Jaleel Okafor.
I was front court yelling at him. I wasn't cheering him on. I was talking.
He's
But
on
here's the
Team
thing
Nigeria,
with
by the
Danny
way.
Green. And here's the
He
point that I
plays in
want to make.
Nigeria
Yeah.
now? Oh, I
Listen,
for-
Here's the point I want to make with
Yeah.
that. With Danny Green, it's like it's one thing to be supportive and to uplift during good and bad times,
Mhm.
but it's one thing to not hold people accountable. We're just
Yeah,
holding
he wants
them
to be
accountable for what they're not doing, what they owe us as a fan base, as a professional athlete, as someone who the Sixers pay.
Now,
we just want them to be accountable for what they're not doing. That's it. You're not doing. Here's the thing: if we felt like Ben was doing everything he could do, then if he misses stuff, we still rocking with him. But he's not doing everything he can do, and we know that.
All I would say is this: Philadelphia fans, we do have a case of being irrational sometimes and make it seem like the sky's falling every single time we lose a game. However, it's not complicated to play for Philadelphia. Just give it 100% on the court.
That's it.
That's really all you have to do.
all we
Right.
have.
But he has it.
Literally leave everything. If Ben Simmons left everything on the court, then
And then have accountability, like with Tobias and Joel when they had their little post, their Instagram post. I think everyone took that like, all right, y'all didn't play y'all best. Like Tobias did not play his best, but Tobias said at the end of it all, he was like, "Yo, I know y'all deserve better, and I'm gonna work, and like that's all we want to hear." Okay,
We still heard nothing from the Golden Boy.
that's what I'm saying. So
Still
it's
heard
like
nothing from the Fresh Prince.
he still doesn't
Even
think.
Seth was here 1 year.
Yeah,
He gave us a post. A post. It's a post. You don't even speak at press conferences. You think you're this 100% player who's like, you can do no wrong. You do your job and that's it. You put your hard hat on. You come in. You get your lunch pail and you go home.
Can I play devil's advocate real quick?
Sure.
If he would have just mentioned the fans that threw stuff on the court, he didn't like that, I would have rocked out with him. I'd be like, yeah,
Fair.
don't do that.
Fair. Agreed.
Yeah, like the popcorn thing
Yeah,
and all that stuff.
don't-
Like, I
yeah.
get that.
And
We are
last game of the
rowdy when it
season, we're
comes to
throwing
that.
stuff on the
Like
court.
even at
Don't
Eagles
do that.
games,
Yeah,
people
that's
get
corny.
crazy. People
Yeah,
like
I don't
attack
like that
people
at
with other
Eagles games.
jerseys. You know,
Yeah.
people get
That's
crazy.
trash.
I don't
And that's
like that
one thing
stuff.
he can say that's true. Like maybe it's a little much.
burning jerseys does nothing.
That's
It's
a little
the
much.
dumbest thing
But
ever.
everybody
They
burns-
already got your money.
Everybody burns jerseys. Everyone does it. When a player
Yeah.
is done, they burn the jersey. I'm done.
Yeah,
like
it's
when
not
Paul
just a
George left
Philly
OKC,
thing.
they were like, "Screw Paul George. He got
Yeah.
a day in Oklahoma. He left."
Sadly, he's still on our team and they was burning his jersey. That's the wild part about
Wait,
it.
who?
He.
He, him.
I wanted to
Yeah.
see if I could catch you
Yeah,
with that.
him still on our team,
He
so
is
that's
him.
why.
But yeah,
you
so
were in
Danny Green. I mean, I
excellent
get
form
it,
there.
but he's one season with the Sixers. You have no right to kind of come at us and say
You
we're
have
not
no
patient.
right.
And mind you, we were
audacity.
like for real. It was the audacity because all we've done is ride out. All we ever do is ride out. For
Audacity.
even
We
It's
literally,
good
or bad?
gave Markelle Fultz a standing ovation for shooting a three.
Yep. Remember when he got that triple double to close out
Yeah.
the season? We rocked so hard for him. Even I did, and I was really on the fence about him.
Just I'm gonna just be honest. The root of our patience, it comes and like this is how you know we're patient guys or teams, etc. Fans, sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
When people are openly rooting for a guy like TJ McConnell or Furkan Korkmaz, I don't want to hear nothing. Now that is patience because they're bums.
dang, Mark is serious
I'm just
today.
saying, like,
That's a top 25 defender in the league. You just you spoke bad about.
And Furkan has some game winners for us, man.
Come on now.
Come on, Thompson.
Come
I'm
on
just
now.
saying, like,
Either way,
that's
If
how you
you
know
rock
we're a
hard,
patient
we
fan
got
base.
you.
We
Yes,
we
we are very
glorify bums and
We
love
don't
them.
glorify
and
him.
love
We're
them.
just
We
like-
just get what's the
If you make a big play, I'm hyped for you.
I mean-
think
what do you
should be
mean by
paid a certain
glorify?
amount of
Like
money.
what? Just get what? Actually give credit?
You don't like when we give them credit, even when they have good plays. You're like, that's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, I mean,
But we
yeah.
have a lot of guys in the league who don't do what they're supposed to do.
Only thing
And
I
those
liked
could
about
be on the team.
the only thing I ever liked about TJ McConnell was his
Let me hear
effort.
it.
What's his effort? That's
Yeah,
the only thing I ever liked.
that's
That's
all
all,
you.
we give him credit for.
Nah, y'all be
What? I'm like,
y'all
yo,
be-
you
y'all-
remember when he hit that shot on
Nah,
Melo?
y'all-
I mean, he was leading the league in steals for
Yes,
a
he
second.
was.
So you
He had a
can't
triple-double
knock
with
that.
steals.
For a
But
week,
listen,
Carm,
no, but it doesn't matter.
for a week.
But listen, for him to be TJ McConnell, as you're trying to say, for him to do that says something. Like think about all the players that try to do, whatever. They don't get that recognition.
I'm
For
just
real.
Sean
I'm just
Mack.
saying we're a very patient fan base.
No,
We
for
are.
sure.
Okay, we are.
And those two guys are prime examples.
Honestly, all I'm gonna say is that I'm really curious to see what kind of team construction Mark would ever do because he hates role players.
No, I
what
love
size
role
jersey
players.
you wear? 'Cause
What
you got
role-
TJ
what role
McConnell
players?
jersey.
XL.
Oh, you're wearing
Define role players.
A guy who has a specific role, like for example, like a Tyson Chandler. He's a rebounder
That is
and he's a
a
rim
role
protector. I
player.
love Tyson Chandler.
Wait, so you can't define it using the same word. You got to define it without using the word role
Nah,
player.
give me
What
Tyson
do you mean?
Chandler.
I just
works,
I just
but,
told you
like,
what his
So,
job is.
so a role player is someone who does a job.
You give him
This is a
an
specific
assignment,
job,
and this
and
is
that's
what
what
you
they
do.
do.
All right, who do you
Yes.
want? All right, in terms of coming off the bench, what do you define? What are guys off the bench you want
Mark,
them to
for
do?
I do think you're kind of like star heavy.
I'm not necessarily star heavy, but I see how championship teams are constructed, and our teams are not even remotely close to the teams that are currently in the NBA Finals. Like, for example, a good guy to have
Not
on our
wrong.
team, you need a veteran, like a solid veteran. Okay,
Like a
Dwight-
PJ Tucker.
That's who I
Fair,
wanted. I
fair,
wanted him at the trade
fair.
deadline.
You know why? Because PJ Tucker, he plays defense and he can knock down threes.
Yes.
He's a great 3-and-D
What
guy.
Mike Scott
He's-
does
he's-
not do.
Yes, he's a great 3-and-D guy who has
First of all,
very
Mike
good
Scott doesn't
energy,
exist.
and he's a goon. I love those type
Straight
of
up
players.
goon.
I love those type of players. I'm sorry, yo.
Goon
We got a
anything.
minute left. We got to bring it back.
All right,
next week.
anyway.
Hopefully, I got the same energy.
Yeah,
next week.
anyway, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Running Back Sports Show every Tuesday from 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Once again, you got Chris Thomas.
Mark Thompson,
Should go Carm.
Oh yeah, and free.
free me.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Catch the WNBA All-Star game tomorrow, 7 p.m. before the NBA Finals.
Yes,
Check it out.
And free did it for his family.
Do it
Yeah,
for the
that-
fan.
Yeah, absolutely. Once again, you listen to the Running Back Sports Show, Sports for the Culture. Until next time, we'll see you.
Later.
Peace.